Your message did not pop up. Go ahead.
We live?
We are live.
Why do you look like you're guilty of something?
I'm not. Hey folks, Wizard of Mo Games here. It's another Friday night game night here at the Empire Studio. Tonight we're going to put Dungeon Legends on the table. Anyone that watched last week, we played Cthulhu, Death May Die, and the name of the game should have been Cthulhu, We May Die, and we did. So what we're doing now is a sort of a lighter version of a dungeon crawl. Dungeon Legends here. Basically, instead of having this huge map, we've got 6 rooms that we can venture into, and they will be randomized. Now, from what I understand, these 6 rooms, of course, the location will be different every time, but there are different chapters of this game. We're playing Chapter 1, so we have a scenario here where we must keep the monsters from getting to the castle, and they will push each other off. So we're going to start with 2 blanks. We're going to start with 4 monsters on the board, and we're actually going to reveal those. I think these are the starter monsters. So these guys have a life stat. They have an attack back stat, and then they have break swords. So when you're attacking them, they can prevent some of the damage that's coming in. The only way we can touch these guys is if we're in the same room with them, or if we had some ranged attack. In its heart, it's a deck builder, and so when we defeat monsters and put out fires, we're going to be able to pull some of these special cards and put them into our deck straight on top of it so we can use it immediately. And
Armor.
our goal is to put out all the fires. So these rooms are going to randomize out, and if you want to go ahead and deal those, I've shuffled them. Each one of them has an ability that you can interact with it.
Underground Lake. They'll spend 2 boots to fill your empty bucket.
Nice.
All right, so
Cheaper than regular filling of a bucket.
we have a bucket that we have to fill with water, and then we expend that in order to put fires out, but then we got to fill it up again to use it again, and that's where we go to do that.
Then we have the Ballista. Spend 2 dust to target a monster at range 1 to 5. Roll the die and apply 0, 1, or 2 damage.
Basically, you're throwing rocks.
So dust is a resource that you can spend to interact with certain things and do certain things on the board. You are limited to 5, and you cannot go over that, and they are a constant resource that are being used.
Fairy Sanctuary. So during setup, put 2 random fairies there.
Okay, fairy is a resource that people can carry. I can keep 3. Ninja can keep 3. It looks like he can keep 1, he can keep 2. These are one-shot effects. So when you use them, they're gone. Basically, you're using them for their ability, then you discard them. When you defeat monsters, some of them will give you the gift of gaining a fairy or gaining another card to your deck. But at this location, you can actually spend dust to draw a card, or you can discard a card and dust to take one of the fairies off of the card.
Yeah. All right, Ancient Fountain. So you can spend 3 dust to fill up your bucket.
All right, so we have 2
Same
sources
as
of water. One is to spend movement by walking down to the lake, and the other one is to spend dust to fill your bucket.
And there's the fire generator. During setup, put 6 easy, 7 normal. We went with 7. Fire tokens on this card. So as the fire monsters come out, once they get to their location, we'll take the fire off. The fire goes on them, and then when they get to their location, they drop it at the location.
Correct. And any location that is on fire, this is just a source of fire now. If this location was on fire, it would cover up the effect and would be unusable until you pour a bucket on it to put the fire out.
And then the last location you can read.
And this is the Master of Traps. So spending an amount of dust anywhere from 2 to 5 will allow you to purchase a trap anywhere from 2 to 5. And basically there's 2 places that you can put them. And when a monster moves towards the castle through that trap, they'll take damage equal to the value of that trap, depending on what you spent to put it in place. there are only 2 places to put traps.
So it'd be 5 dust.
5
for-
dust to
for
cast a
5.
5 trap, and it would do 5 damage to them when they
As
cast
he
it.
crosses into the next part of the chamber.
All right. So in the deck building aspect of this game, there will be boots that allow you to move from location to location. There will be swords that allow you to fight a monster in the same location that you're
Melee.
at. There will be range things that will allow you to shoot based upon the range and do damage to monsters that are non-adjacent, but you cannot attack in the same space with them. There will be ways for you to collect more dust. There'll be ways for you to heal yourself. And I'm trying to think if there was, oh, there'll be shields. So you're going to draw 5 cards. You're going to play all 5 cards from your hand. And when you fight a monster, they will attack back. But for every shield you have, you take 1 less damage. And when you defeat the monsters, you'll get the rewards listed at the bottom of the card. Currently, they're all starter monsters. They have the same reward, but as we get deeper into the deck, we will find other monsters.
And these range symbols, that's a range 1, and this is a range 1 to 5.
Correct.
Mhm.
Correct. We also have these randomly selected, or as we did in our case, we pulled out what we thought was the 4 best ones, and then we all chose one.
For our character.
These are basically a set of 3 one-shot items that you have to use in order. This will allow me to draw extra cards. This will give me 3 dust, and this one will allow me to gain a life or gain a health
Once per game.
Per chapter.
per chapter.
Yes. yes.
Correct. So in this chapter, I could use this, then I could use this, and I could use that. But once I use it all, it's done. So if I blow it all in the first turn, I'm over.
And what is the second set of rules there?
This second area here is at any time you can discard 3 cards from your hand for 1 movement, 1 sword, 1 shield, or 1 dust.
And we all have that.
We all have that, but it costs you 3 cards from your hand. But if they're useless, you got to use every card in your hand anyway, or
Do something.
discard all of them.
And that's unlimited.
Well,
Well,
you're
3
only holding
cards.
5
Well,
cards.
I'm saying, but if you can use it every turn if you had to.
Yeah, those are your
Correct.
basic actions.
Those are basic actions. These are the advanced actions. When you defeat certain monsters, you can gain that. Or when you put out fire, you can choose to take a fairy off of the offering over there or one of these cards. So there's 3 face up here. When one is taken, a new one will come up. Over there, when you take a fairy, a new one will come up to replace it. They all have special things on there. One thing to note is that there are some, and you probably can't see it, but some of the symbols will have a little icon. It looks like a little helmet. Those can be used to give to another player. So this is a movement. Maybe I don't need to move, but I could give the movement to somebody else, and it happens because it's on my turn. It's not during their turn. It's during my
Anywhere
turn.
within the
Or
chamber.
one space. I say I can give life. Some of them will let you give dust to people or give swords. So anyway, so we shuffle them up. We draw 5. We play 5, and then we draw 5, and then we shuffle. Something to note: unlike most deck builders, when you draw an item card, you put it face down on top of your deck, which means you will be taking it to hand the next turn in order to play it. And I think we randomly decide what room we end up in. We roll a 6-sided die.
The first player starts at 6, and then in turn order we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, then we can roll our fancy schmancy 20s that we have. For those of you who haven't seen them.
Wonderful mug rolling towers.
Mine's in the cabinet over there.
Is that a 20?
20.
There you go. Look
Would
at
you
that.
like to roll it? Just for the fun of
I
it?
got a 19,
Just
a 15, just for the fun of it.
14.
All right, so you're starting this thing.
You
So
don't want to
you're-
use it.
Now, they have standees for these characters, but because of the face down camera, we're gonna put them face up so you can see
we
who's
got the
who
same number.
and where.
14.
14
All right.
either way.
So you start in 6, you're gonna go to 5, I'm gonna go to 4, you're gonna go to 3.
Yeah, maybe put him sideways.
Where is he?
Oh, here you go.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You over there? There are also certain
And we draw
other
5,
tiles,
right?
when they come out, we'll explain them. There are obstacles that can cause us to have extra movement to move from space to space. And then some of them will get bonus life, and we'll just put this on there, makes them a little harder. Damage does carry, so if you have somebody that has 3 health, you hit them for 2, it takes 2, and it's on there.
So if you have a card that you can give to somebody else, do they do that action immediately?
Yes, because it's part of your turn. You're foregoing that to let somebody else do it.
Yeah, and we're just using these without the standees so we can see the characters, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
The
Correct.
cards also have some great flavor text on them, but it's just like Magic the Gathering. It really doesn't matter much for the game itself.
Correct. And just to introduce characters, I'm running a wizard of sort. It starts off with a fairy,
No idea.
a
She's gotta pick
miner. I
out
think
the
you are a
miner.
miner.
I
He's
am a knight.
a warrior or a knight, and here we have a rogue style. So
All right, so I got my 5 cards. What?
What's Emperor? He's a,
I think
she's a,
she's a minor, but I don't know what like class that is. I guess it
Yeah.
would just be a squire, maybe.
a digger.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see.
She hits you with that thing. Then
There are
you're
no
in trouble.
creatures out currently, but I am where you
There
get
are.
water.
There's 4 of them.
Well, I mean,
and we always start with one of
guys.
these. and I guess you
Yeah,
start with
there's a little symbol there that tells how many of these you start with. So
What is his defense? 3?
he has 3 health.
He will reduce 1 sword and he will deal 1 damage back.
Mhm.
He will break 1 sword, huh? So we have hit counters because they hold the damage you give to them for the next person to do. So I
I
have
think the traps go away
2
after they're
hits, a
triggered.
hit.
I think the traps go away after they're triggered.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
That way you can continually replenish them. Oh, but are
A
they
shield.
removed from the game? I think they are. No, they go
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
the supply.
Supply. Yeah.
Dust and a movement, but I'm not even going to use the movement. So I got 3 hits on the guy. I have a shield. So he takes 2 because he breaks 1 of them.
Correct. And your shield blocks the damage incoming back.
Because any hit back to you does what? 2 damage?
1.
1 damage.
One per
I'm trying to remember there was a
one
count.
per teeth.
Okay.
That one has 2 teeth on it.
All right. So there's the damage. There's the shield. I'm not going to move. I'm going to take a dust.
All right.
So does he take a damage? Or
He
did
had a
have-
shield.
No, he had a shield that blocked it. All right.
I'm done.
That is it. So the way the monsters work, there's 2 blank spaces, and as they're revealed, they will push and slide. Well, these guys won't move until these 2 fill, and then they get pushed. Well, if they push right away, we're going to lose because they'll be at the castle. So our job is to knock these guys out so that they don't push into the castle. On
So
top
actually-
of putting fires out.
So before he draws, or is it after he draws,
Yeah.
you flip the top card.
That's right.
There it is.
There we go.
Now, amongst these are events as
Spider.
well.
Fighters, so 3. Yeah.
All right.
Or we wanting to kill these dudes before we interact with the room.
Yeah, well, sometimes
It's a
interacting with the room
combination.
can
You
You
help you.
may, yeah.
So it's a back and
You
forth.
can do
thing.
both. though,
But
right,
just
on your
know,
turn?
once 1 monster hits there, we lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is fully co-op, and we can table talk beforehand and say, hey, you know, I'm probably going to go in and take this dude out. So if you want to focus on this or whatever. So there is crosstalk, table talk going on because, again, any slip, we could lose the game. So we want to make sure we're playing the puzzle right.
All right. So you can do this in any order. right?
Correct. You can.
So I'm gonna do 1 point of damage to this guy here. Well, I can't because I gotta move to get
That's
there, don't I?
right, you
'Cause I don't
gotta
have
be
a
there.
ranged weapon.
But
All
you've
right.
got like 50 move there.
Yeah, no. I'll tap this for the move. Oh, it's a move or life.
Correct.
Yeah. So this is move or damage. I'll do this move.
All right. So you're going to move one.
You're gonna need that damage because he
This is health, right?
right, but he reduces the damage.
He breaks one of your swords.
And you're trying to save the 2 movement, but you probably have to use that one to get.
He probably needs the help one.
So I was gonna use this one to do the attack him and then this one to heal me.
No, but you're using that one to move
Oh, yeah.
because you won't have the sword. One sword will get broken, you'll do no damage.
Oh,
Right,
That's
so
what
he
okay, I
blocks
get
one
you.
of them. Yeah.
So two
So you might have
swords.
to take damage.
Yeah.
I would say if he uses the 2 boots to
I'd
move,
use the hill.
he could heal after he takes the damage.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to do this one to do damage.
You got to move
You gotta
first.
move first.
Oh, I got to move first.
All
So
right.
spend your
so
2 boots.
To move two or just one?
You're just going to move one.
Oh, yeah, I got to use the 2 boots.
And you
Yeah, I
could
got
use the other move on that as a gift move. You could give it to somebody else. Anybody else want to move?
I do not.
You could probably move if you're going to attack this guy.
I got a plan. I think,
So there can be more than one person in one of these.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and move me here with your second move. All right. Thank you. All right.
That's this card.
That's that. Now,
And then there's 2 damage.
2 damage to this guy. One of them breaks, so
Yep.
he'll take 1 and die, but you'll take 1 back, so you'll lose 1 of your hearts.
Yep.
We're going to hold this for a second.
Do I count
Continue
up
the
or
rest of your
count down?
stuff. You're going to spend your, gain your life back
Well,
with the heart.
he gets this first.
Yeah.
He gets this first immediately.
Yeah, 'cause he
Alright.
killed- it's part of
So,
that
so
action.
you get a dust.
All right.
So you go ahead and fill that up, and you get one of these cards. And then he goes away. So which card would you like to have? Left-hand gauntlet, right-hand gauntlet, or?
So the top of each of those cards are free actions. The second row is a more powerful action, but you got to spend a dust to activate it.
I'll take this.
It goes
All
on
right,
top of
so
your
it
deck.
goes on top of your deck.
Instead of going this way, that's more defensive. This is more ranged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if I spend the dust, I get ranged attack and I get a
An additional card.
draw a card.
Yep.
All right.
All
And
right.
then I'll use this to heal,
Uh-huh.
and then I give myself some dust, but it's only for this. No, I
Yeah.
can use that for this. All
There
right.
it is.
There you go.
There you go.
So this fills back up, and you collected your reward, and you're done. And now we move this, and then you'll draw 5 new
I
cards.
guess it comes out first. Because I think an event won't push it.
Oh, that's right. Event
Do I
won't,
look
so
at this
read
or
it and
just-
see what it is.
This is a bit. The lights are going out. Roll a die and place a darkness token on the indicated chapter location. Its action cannot be used. Spend dust to remove the darkness token.
I think it's
So
that.
6. Oh, just says roll a dice. Roll a dice. 5, which is right there.
So
right?
darkness is in this spot. And what can I not do because of that?
It covers up this spot.
Its action, yeah. Place the darkness on the indicated chapter. Look, its action cannot be used. Spend dust to remove the darkness.
So it's sort of like the fire. It's just disabled this room, which there's really nothing happening in this room. This is just where the fire comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it was on fire, you'd have to put light in it to do anything with it. So probably the best place it could turn out to be, and it did not push the monsters down the road. So you got 5 new cards, and you should have the card that you acquired.
Hi,
Mhm.
Kelly from Ohio.
That's Kelly.
Where's my chat? Not?
Hi, Kelly.
All right, one thing about ranged attacks in this is that the bite effect of the monster does not retaliate against you if they're not in the same space as you. So I could actually put some damage on somebody. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one to gain a dust. I'm going to go ahead and use a range of 1 to deal 1 damage to this guy, because he's a 4 healther, and we'll try to get him locked down a bit.
So if you do ranged damage to somebody, he doesn't bite you back.
Correct. Correct. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna strike the guy that's in my space with a single sword. Oh, but he breaks a sword, so let's think about that. Yeah, let's
Hey,
think
Andre, welcome to the chat.
what's up?
Andre,
Andre, what's up? I'm
what's
gonna go
going
ahead and use the single sword, but I'm gonna spend my fairy to get double the effect to do 2 damage to him, 1 breaks. So he will take a damage, and I will take 1 damage, and we get rid of my fairy, which I'll just put him here because he's part of this character.
Mhm.
All right. Now I will move to here, and I will use this to heal 1. And while I'm here, I'm going to interact with this room and spend 2 dust to put a 2-point trap right here. So his bite back and sword break is not going to prevent that from happening. And he'll die if he advances.
There we go.
All right, so a pretty good move. I didn't kill anything, so I don't get anything. So these are discarded, and I'm drawing 5 cards. 3, 4, 5. That ends, nope, it doesn't end my turn until I reveal a card. And it is a critter, it's a bloodsucker. And he will push this one forward and take that one's place. I'm done now.
My turn.
Yeah.
Says my nephew Brian is the third. And I got the chat working again. It was broken for a minute there. Oh, we got a lot of monsters out there.
Yes, we do. Now this one, once they push, it's going to take him out.
Yeah.
And I did put a little bit on that big guy over there. Now, I think it did say that if a monster is eliminated by a trap, nobody collects
That's
the
correct.
reward for it.
Correct.
He
But
just
that's fine.
dies.
It's all for the greater good.
No, this is unfortunate. I wanted to go to the ballista to kill somebody, but then also attack somebody. But then I wouldn't get a reward for this guy or for the spiders.
Yeah, he has no rewards on him.
So I guess I'm okay not getting a reward right now.
Is that Wilmer in the room? I believe Wilmer's in the room.
What's up? Wow, we got a whole gaggle of people out here tonight.
Why isn't Wilmer in this room?
You'll have to ask Wilmer that.
He is, virtually. He's virtually here.
All right, I'm gonna move.
All right.
Go to the ballista. I'm gonna spend 2 dust to use the ballista.
Roll it.
Roll a d6. So the d6 will determine how much damage I do, but the
Yeah.
range will be 1 to 5.
Okay, so anywhere on the board you can fire that ballista.
Except I don't know what happens if you get a 1. I guess if you get a 1, you don't get anything.
That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah, roll the die and apply
you
0
cannot,
1.
you cannot do it directly in front of you either.
Right.
Because it's range.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
One.
Which is 0.
Oh my goodness.
It's because you guys were talking while I was trying to.
No,
We affected your roll. Here,
I think I can interact as many times as I
you
want.
want to use the dice now?
So let me spend 2 dust to get 2 dust back and do the ballista again.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate.
Come on, man. Come on.
I should have a dice roll around here.
There it is.
There we go.
All right.
3, so that's 1 damage, 1 to 5 away. Let me just hit this guy.
All right.
Put a
We'll
damage
put
on
another
him.
damage on him.
Okay.
Because it's range, there is no bite back.
Right, I'm gonna do 1 damage to this spider up here.
And that spider has no counter attack.
And
So you're
then
doing good.
I will get myself 1 dust.
Wow, you were full of dust over there.
Yeah.
You're mining for dust.
Now,
Yeah. Yep.
so this guy moves.
No.
Nope,
only
only
if
if a
something
monster comes
pushes.
up.
Oh, that's true.
And
Which
it's
it
not.
is not. It's an event.
Good. Good.
Threat. Place 2 threat tokens, 1 each on 2 different random spaces of the monster passage. And I think we just roll the die for that.
Are these threat tokens?
1 each on 2 different. So first one, yeah.
Yes, that's what it boosts the guys that
Yeah.
are in that area of the dungeon.
Do
So-
we pick a specific one or just?
Put 'em
Just
face down.
Random.
Okay, let me do that then.
So basically, teeth or sword
Number
breakers.
4.
Number 4.
We'll pick one there.
All right, number 4 has a sword breaker and 2
Ooh.
bite back. And
Number
number
two.
2 has a
Damn.
bite back now. He didn't have one
He
before.
was easier.
Yeah.
Now he's harder.
All
All
right,
right, that's it. That's a full round.
you're up.
All right.
Thanks, Jay. He likes our team shirts.
Oh,
I gotta
hey.
get new ones, but
So Jeff, that's Jeff Prozan. It's our buddy Jeff.
yes, Dungeon Legends is fully co-op.
So I'm getting a dust. I will turn in my 3 dust
Mm-hmm.
to fill the water bucket.
Where are you?
Right there.
But that's not a water bucket fill.
What is that?
You can only
This
fill
is-
here.
Oh, I'm in the
Down
wrong
there?
place. My
Yeah.
bad. I
Yeah.
thought that was the water bucket.
No.
My bad.
You're in the trap.
So, oh well. I got my dust.
Looks like you can spend 3 dust to also remove one of those things, but it shows a room 7.
You have to move to room 7 to
not
do
sure.
it?
You have to move there to use that,
Probably.
which you spent 3 dust to get rid of their advancement.
That would make
See that?
sense.
Oh, you can probably go there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But
There
we're
is
not
a
going to worry
spot.
about that.
All right.
We're going to
Oh, that's how you get rid of
move 1.
You could go there and range attack somebody too.
it. Yeah.
We're going to move 1
All right.
to
Where you
bring
going?
me. Man, how many people's in the room here with me?
3.
What are you guys all doing over
Good
there?
golly.
You couldn't handle this, so we all came over there.
All right. I play. He stops. Ah, man, he stops one of the swords.
Yeah.
He's also gonna auto die if you can move somewhere else. And
Well, I could move 1 more.
he also breaks a sword.
That's all right. Let me move 1 more to come here because that'll achieve a better goal for me. We'll do 2 strikes on that guy. He breaks a sword, so he only takes 1 more damage.
And you take.
But then I
2.
turn these 3,
You take 2 damage.
and turn that.
You get a bucket full of water. Okay.
All right. And now,
And you filled your water bucket.
Draw a card.
let's see what this says. Ooh, it's a bad dude. So move everybody down the line.
All right. So what
He
we'll
dies.
do? Yeah, he'll move across the trap, take 2 damage, and die. The trap will go away. He'll move
That
forward.
stays on the location, correct?
Correct. That location gives him bonuses. So we're gonna keep these guys from getting in this castle here.
This guy has a bite of 1 and a health of 4. He gives you 2 dust when you defeat him. It's called dark dust. It's bad dust.
Bad dust.
All
All
right.
right. All right. Well, fortunately, there's no fires yet, but unfortunately, we are chock full of monsters that we need to start chipping away at. So that's you there, Ninja. What are you gonna do?
So Jay, we don't really do reviews, but we'll kind of just talk about how we enjoyed the game, what we liked and disliked, but not like official reviews. What do you think?
What's that?
Except
He
when
asked
they
if
ask
we
us
do
to.
reviews or recommendations.
We tend to like every game we play, but we haven't done really any reviews. What we're doing this year, starting in 2025, is I'm keeping a personal log of the games we play and what I think about them. And we plan maybe mid-year do a top 10 or review what we played, what we liked, what we didn't like. Especially at the end of the year, we'll do a top, in 2025, our top 10 games or our worst 10 games or whatever. And it's just our personal, we're not paid to review, we're not paid
Yeah.
to play, and nobody gives us free stuff.
Well, we don't have dedicated review videos.
No.
Correct.
Now, we did do 3 review play-alongs of games that were on Kickstarter.
Yeah, well, those aren't reviews. Those
It's
were
not a review,
teach and
but sort
play.
of it is. It,
Teach and play.
it was
We've
fun.
got quite a few local developers. They came out and asked us to record
them
a
out.
playthrough of their videos
That's
of
it.
their game.
We try to pick games that are current and hot, and then every once in a while we'll play some old classics. But like after this stream today, we'll probably break out another game, prepare for next week's video. But we like to try to get together every Friday if possible and just have some fun, play some games, no nonsense. Sort of teach to play, but learn as you go, because we sort of tell you what we're doing with each turn and explain the setup and how it works. But You know, if you have any questions, you can pop into the chat, ask us. If it's after the stream, feel free to go into the comments, like and subscribe. I know a lot of people beg for that, but it really helps. We are on a subscription push right now. We have views,
Plenty
but
of
we,
views.
we don't have subscribers, and that's what we're trying to do. So please help out if you can.
Andre says, glad to see you guys individually, and I assume he means not just your hands. Nice upgrade. Yeah, not pointing fingers every now and again. Somebody's face breaks the camera, and we gotta. I didn't point any fingers, so if you took offense, you.
Well, sometimes when we have more than 4 players,
Yeah.
it's more convenient just to show top down. Because
Yeah, it depends on the game and how busy the board is.
we sit
whether we have the
really
space.
close together when there's more than 4 people.
And if there's 5 players, we'll use the overhead mic instead of the individual mics. Let us know how the sound is out there. We've done some adjustments to it. Apparently, I've been super loud and boisterous, and it's real hard to hear an emperor over here.
Yeah.
So let us know how we're sounding tonight too, because feedback is important.
All right.
All right, you ready to get this thing going?
Yeah, I'll
Show them
place,
how it's played. This is Ninja's first time playing tonight, but we sort of went over it with him beforehand. So bear with us because he doesn't learn anything fast.
No. See, I didn't point fingers last my comment.
There was no finger pointed at all. Just innuendo.
Dave picks up real quick.
I'll get some magic dust there, then I'll use this and spend this dust to get a ranged attack and an extra card.
All right, who you ranging?
That guy.
That's going to take him out. Nice, because you're right here and you're shooting
Yep.
So
across
you
there.
get a dust and a card.
You get a dust and a. So you drew a card.
Yep.
This one gives you a dust and one of these, and it'll go on the top of your deck,
Which is
which
right
you will
there.
Yeah,
draw.
right.
Yep.
And
Nice.
I'll replenish
I
the.
got it.
board.
Looks like a ring for card drawing.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Good use of dust there.
Well, I like that battle axe over there.
What'd you
And
call it?
All
then
that
My
damage.
guy.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
I got 2 moves here.
Mhm.
I'll use both of those for moves. 1.
Here,
2.
move your guy.
Andre said
No,
we're very
I'm right here,
clear,
so it'll be
and
1,
Jeff
2.
said
Oh,
we're,
That's me.
we look
Oh,
good
yeah.
too.
You forget what you look like?
1, 2, yeah. Actually, I may not do
You were
that.
there, so it'd been 1, 2.
Yeah, I counted the number of places wrong, so I may do something different here. I will use my little creature here to teleport.
Wow,
I'll
Alright.
teleport over
that's what the
there,
fairies are for.
Nice.
and I will do another damage to that
Spider.
spider.
All right.
So
Okay, he'll take one. And don't forget their top ability there that's giving them the
Mhm,
bonuses
the bonus.
for the room that they're.
and then I can interact with the bottom, right? Correct.
You can, yes. For
Um,
3 dust, you can purchase one of those fairies that is on the card.
I'll discard this card. Can I do the bottom one?
Is it 3? No, it's
Yeah,
it's
you either spend 3 dust to draw a card or discard a card and a dust
to get a
card
fairy.
to gain one of the fairies that are on the card.
This one gives you 3 dust. Oh,
No,
that's
one
right.
of these.
My bad.
So what is this first one? I mean the second
What
symbol.
is that second piece?
Looks like dust and ×2 at a location, so you probably activate the location's effect twice.
Mm.
Or do you, like if I have a sword, it multiplies it by 2?
No.
No, that's
That's a
only the
different one.
card
Okay.
one. Yeah. That's a
Teleport
location.
to any, well, that's the teleport one, and use one location twice.
Okay.
But you gotta pay each time.
Oh yeah, so maybe maybe you can only use one location.
You can only
once.
activate once.
So I used
yeah.
it twice last time.
And then I'll use my last 2 for movement
Uh-huh.
and move my dude down to here.
We don't quite have enough room in the camera view to show the cards we're playing. Sometimes some games
We
we
can put
can.
them in here.
I could technically
But-
do it.
Yep.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
we
still
would
a
have to
little
set up a
soft.
green
You
screen
can't quite see
thing
what's
to
going
show
on
you
on
the
board.
cards, but
No, the cards you pull, so I can put it on
Yeah.
the green screen.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we've done that before using
Yeah.
a smartphone to do a little separate
Yeah, I
picture in
just didn't
picture
have it.
kind of view of each card as they're played. There's a lot of cards in this one though, so it might not be judicious use of time.
He draws a
Creature
Yep.
or
No.
a
event.
it's a creature,
It's a creature.
and it's the fire creature.
He moves, he moves, he moves, he moves. This one is a fire creature, so we're gonna put a fire on him, and he has a note that he starts a fire at the fairy sanctuary. So he's gonna carry fire on his card
until he
and slide
gets here.
until he gets here, and when he does, he's gonna throw that fire. But if we can kill it before he gets there, then he won't be able to put that fire on the sanctuary.
Or you can put the fire out, right? Or you have to
No,
kill
because
it.
it's not
Yeah,
physically
once
on
he
the
does
table.
it, then we put it
He's
out.
just carrying it. He's a fire breather.
But we can avert that before it ever happens.
Correct. So I am up, and boy, there's not a lot to choose from here, is there? All right. I'm out of dust. I think I'm going to go ahead and use one of these special actions. Now, is this a single card draw or a 2-card draw?
Looks like
I
a
think
2.
it's 2.
I see 1 for
I'm
1.
gonna
Yeah,
go
draw
ahead.
2 cards from your hero deck.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's a waste because I don't have any specials, but it might help me. So I am now shuffling these 5. And I'm going to get 2 more cards to my hand, which might help me actually do something. All right, here we go. Take 2. Get a new draw deck. Let's see, come on. A little bit, maybe a little bit of help. Maybe a little bit of help. All right, this looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and
Man, that guy has 2 bite
I
back
have
now.
no dust. I'm going to go ahead and gain.
Ben Sublet just sent me a text because I said, "Hey, we're live on YouTube." He goes, "We're live on the couch."
Nice. All right, he's got a.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and we don't cost, what Netflix is at now? $18 a month for this thing?
Yeah, we're free.
They keep increasing the price every year.
We're much more entertaining than anything on Netflix.
And how?
And I haven't even started drinking yet.
We might have our own Squid Games.
I'm gonna go ahead and move 1.
You got 30 cards in your hand. You should be able to clear
I
them
don't
all.
have 30. I don't have, but I'm not an aggressive guy.
He helps. What do you call that? A
Support.
support character.
Yeah, I'll be supporting this. And of course, there's no bonus for killing the spiders. Or I'd run over there and just take them away. I'm not doing it, and this is dark. I can't use that ability. I'm going to have to take some damage from this guy. It's the only way I'm going to be able
You
to
can't
do
get over there and
anything.
purchase traps.
So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do,
He could have picked up a trap too. No, he has no dust.
I have no dust. I'm going to do 3 damage to this
What kind
guy
of
with
trouble
1
here?
shield.
I need to move over there and
So
start
those
working on that.
3 damage is going to give him 3 damage, and I'll take 2 back, but I have a shield, so I'm taking 1. Then I'll play this to gain that health back, and then I'll gain a single dust.
You had 2 dust. You had plenty of dust.
I had 1 dust. The
No,
only
you
dust.
had 2 cards with dust on.
Yeah, but I had to do some damage to him before he moves. That's everything, so we're drawing a card. It's another fire snake. He starts a fire at the master of traps way down here. So this moves. If he gets off the board, we're dead. All right? And then he will get fire on
It might be
him.
a quick game.
It could be.
We're looking scary right now.
I don't even have water in a bucket. And these cards go away. I get 1, 2, 3. And I'll shuffle these. And you're up.
All right, I'm gonna need my dice roller here soon. Or dice tray.
You know what I could have done? I could have got 3 dust with that. You need your dice roller. You want a little one or your big red one?
I got my big red one right
All
here.
right, he's got one. He don't want that.
You don't want this?
No, he don't want that.
Okay, you'll kind of see
This
it.
is the coolest thing ever.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I will actually let me put my discard pile over here.
He likes to
Out of
get
the way.
that follow through.
All right.
I'll get 1 dust. Okay, and because I'm at the ballista, I'm gonna spend the 2 dust to activate the ballista.
Come on. Move this stuff up.
So
over
I can
there.
try to kill that dude that's ready to attack the castle. Nice. So with the 3, I will deal 1 damage all the way over there and
Range
take
out
him
of
out.
5 is going to kill him. You'll get a dust and one of these items for doing that.
Nice. Killed him, huh?
Yep.
I don't know that I need all the draw. But that might be the best one.
That's what,
That's what he wants.
that's what, yeah, Steve needs.
Actually, let me get the middle one.
Yeah, I'm looking for that battle
One
axe
of
as
the
soon as I get over there.
right-handed gauntlets.
Yeah.
There you
Well,
go.
you took my kill from me, so you know.
There you go.
I did twice.
Mm-hmm.
This goes
All
over
right.
there.
We'll keep doing it.
I'm
I
gonna-
know you are.
I didn't get a kill during the learn to play, and I didn't get a kill yet. I haven't had a kill.
You're a support carrier.
I need
carrier.
items, though.
You gotta go over that ballista.
Start
That thing
killing some
is-
people.
I keep
Freaking
trying. I get
awesome.
them to within 1 life, and then somebody swoops in and takes them out. The one with all the swords. The one with all the swords.
Where did the
Who took
spider
them all
go?
out?
That
Oh,
was last
spider
time.
level
Yeah.
over
Now,
there.
last time I whooped your butt.
Correct. I can't get the fighter to do anything this time.
So let me go with 3 boots. To go 1, 2, 3,
Oh, look, he's going to take them out again. You took
and
his
then I'll
fighter out?
take the spider out with the 1 sword.
Right. Oh, no reward for that.
Yeah. It's no
Oh.
reward. But I do take one out. Another one.
You
out.
did. Which is the whole point. Cooperative. Thanks. You're nice.
Yeah, I did get a reward for killing the other guy. So
Yeah.
we gotta
Yeah.
spread the reward, Dave.
You're going to try.
Stop killing everything.
Share the wealth. No, take them out. We're going to get rid of all this fire.
So these drop them on whatever they're supposed to drop them on?
When
yeah,
they
but
get
if you
there.
kill them, the fire
Oh.
goes away, and that's closer to winning the game. We're going to take 7 fires out.
How do we know which one is it supposed to go on?
They said that on
It
the
tells
code.
you.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
We
going to
just
drop
gotta
it on
remember.
wherever Dave is.
And we got a dark dust.
More dark dust.
4 health, 1 strike back.
Does that stay here or does it stay in that room?
It goes with him. He's the monster carrying the
Oh,
fire.
okay, yeah,
He
yeah.
is
yeah.
the fire.
Now, he's supposed to put that there now, right?
He's a different guy.
Fairy Sanctuary, no, he's
That
not.
is, he will put that one on fire. That one puts this one on fire.
Do we replenish the fairies in the sanctuary or does that just
No.
2 of them and that's
It
it?
said
Now
that
they're
to
over
start
there.
up.
Okay.
The ways to get them, when you put out a fire, you can get a fairy.
All right.
Correct.
That's 7. I think that's that.
All right.
That's
You
not
can sort
bad.
of feel the timer crunch on this thing. It's like they just keep coming, they keep coming. It's like fighting hordes of zombies, but you're still trying to put fires out as well. So it's sort of, it puts a complexity into it
So
where
that
you got to
was
be
you.
a little bit strategic.
All right. My first card has a life on it. All right. And then I've got a couple movements and a couple of fairy dusts.
There you go.
So I think I will move 1 to the fairy room. I have a bucket to put the fire out.
All right. You're going to have to do that beforehand. Now, that, I think the fire says when you put a fire out,
You get a fairy or one of the cards.
take a fairy or an advanced item from the market. But this is in darkness.
I don't think you go here to put out the.
Correct. You go to your place. Okay.
At least that's how I can tell. Because it just say empty your bucket here to remove 1 fire, then take a fairy.
At the fire. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it could be a. Maybe you do have to go there to do it.
No, you have to do it on each location. That's why it keeps moving around.
Because I thought that's what it said.
So then
Yeah.
I move 1 more. Use a move, I should say, of 1. And I play 2 dust to get 2 dust. And is it 2 dust that I can roll to get water here, or is that the trebuchet thing?
That's for trying to be safe then.
The throwing rocks.
The ballista.
Throwing rocks. So if I spin my 2, I can throw rocks at somebody.
No, this one's shooting arrows.
Shooting arrows.
Big spears. Yeah.
Let's do that. Let me spin the 2 that I just got.
Yeah, it says a hero with a full bucket must be on the space beside the location with the fire.
Correct.
So that one is that 1 damage?
One is
Or
a miss.
None?
Yeah.
I can't roll dice for crap. That was a wasted turn.
Hey, one is a miss. I did that earlier.
Stop rolling ones.
All right, so that was my turn.
I'm gonna
So
get a
let's
different
pick
die.
this card. Oh, it's not a creature. Put on the eyeballs here. A Reaver. Put a Reaver on the monster closest to the castle. If there are no monsters, then put it in space 6.
All right, so what this does is basically increases the health of the monster by 1.
What is a Reaver? A sidekick, a companion,
It's a
creature,
it's a little rat
It's like
dude.
a parasite.
Yeah.
little parasitic rat-looking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he basically, you got to defeat them both
Mhm.
before you can take them out.
Andre, so the fairies are one-time use, so once you use them, they go back.
You throw them away.
Now each character can only carry so many. Like Steve
Yeah.
can only have one, I can have 2.
So you can earn them, save them until you want to use them. They're one-shot usage. You discard them and you get their effect, and then they fly away somewhere else.
Each one gives you a special effect, like this one has 3 of the fairy dust on it.
Do you replenish that, or you
No.
just?
This
No,
one's just at the
that's
beginning,
just the
during setup.
beginning, yeah.
That's you, Dave.
So out of all of us, we can only get 2 different fairies that are.
No, there's a whole stack.
No, those stacks are when you get rewards for it.
Yeah.
That's just a location where you can start off and get
Some of the monsters will give them to you.
But you can always use 3 dust there to draw a card.
All right, I'm going to take 2 dust,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to actually use 2 of those. Well, if I use, if I use 1, I can do this on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. This gives you a range of 1 and a card.
Right,
So,
1 in card, but I could use this and get a dust back and then double it. But that'd be giving 2 to that guy, yeah?
No, you would activate the
that's
location.
a location. That's a location effect.
Yeah.
This one is
Mm,
doubling the location.
Oh,
So if
okay.
you're on the ballista, you could use it twice.
I'll do 1 to this guy here. Because I'm right there.
Because you're
Nice.
All right.
And,
I think you get to draw a card too, right?
yeah,
All right.
that's good, that's good. I'll use this to move 1 and I give a move to somebody else. Anybody need a move?
I do not need a move. I like where I'm at.
Yeah. Move me to the traps, so I can use it next.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good
All right.
idea.
Good idea.
Do the movement here. And since I drew that card.
You don't have any dust to buy a trap with, though.
I can spin that to get
That's
this.
true.
That's what I'm saying.
It's got a
I'm
breaker
checking the
there.
Reaver stuff. I don't
And
see
he does
it
2
in
damage.
With
here.
traps.
No, I was checking the Reavers to see if you could actually take them out individually or if you have to do the total for all of it.
No, they would be in here.
It's total one shot.
No, I'm saying the effect is in here.
How about with the traps?
Reaver. Place 1 Reaver standing on the monster card closest to the castle. To attack a monster with the Reaver, you must first defeat the Reaver with a separate attack. So damage doesn't even bleed over.
So 1 to the Reaver and then the rest to the other one. So okay, that'll work.
Yeah, Andre, I believe you'd like this game. It's a lot like that one you won last time we played.
Yeah,
Similar.
for a small box game, there's a surprising amount of choices,
Yeah.
decision space.
Yeah, that's
Well,
pretty
it's
good.
not too hard, yet it's challenging.
What'd you
I
do?
moved there, did 2 damage, they blocks 1, so that's 1 damage, I take 2 damage back.
All right.
I had already moved it.
So
I
he's
didn't
got
wanna
2 out of
walk it
3.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
It ain't bad.
Did you draw a creature or draw a
no.
card? All right, here we go. They're
And-
moving closer to the castle.
There's
Oh my
another
gosh.
one.
Oh, he starts with
So
5.
everybody starts shifting down.
Hmm. That makes him extra hard. I don't know that I can take him out. Oh, one of these others maybe.
Yeah, we're about to lose this now.
Where does he say he puts fire? Might even be right there.
Ballista. For
Okay,
the next one.
next move puts him there.
You don't have to kill him necessarily. If you could take him out,
Then it
Yeah.
won't push.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm
Then I shouldn't have
attempting to do
moved.
on my turn if you don't do it.
Right.
Double. single, single, single.
It won't matter. We'll lose by then. He's got to do it
I
this
know.
year.
I gotta do something. All
Once we
right.
get lucky and it's an event,
Come on.
you're all the way over there.
What's his life?
3.
3?
Yep.
All right, I can do it. I can do it.
But he's only got one left.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I can do it. All right, here's what I'm gonna
He
do.
blocked one
First
sword.
thing I'm gonna do is use this to grab 3 dust.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Then because I'm here, I'm gonna activate this location and I'm gonna spend 4 dust on a 4-point trap
There you go.
to put right there. All right. Now I'm going to move twice and go 1, 2. Then I'm going to range attack him for 1 to kill him,
There you go.
and that takes that fire with it.
That creature gives you nothing.
And no reward.
No reward.
What about the fire? I get nothing for the
What do you-
fire. That's the
Yeah.
reward is
What we doing,
living.
Ace? Just here.
That's all I'm looking at. The
So these
reward
need
is
to go over here
surviving.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
And
put them in your
then
deck by
I don't know
accident.
why they were put there. That's where they were.
I'm going to go ahead and use 1 attack against that guy, and he will attack me back for 1.
He blocks the sword. A shield.
Uh,
He blocks. But you've at least alleviated the movement
I
for
know
one
that,
turn.
and I got a trap to kill the other guy.
Yep.
I just don't get rewards. Only have 2 cards. I'm going to spend 1 to get a dust because I can. And I can't do any damage to him. That's a wasted sword. I can't even give it to anybody.
Nope.
I can't even move.
You
I
can't
don't
hit the
want-
guy where you're at. Oh, that's right. You break.
He
Yeah, sword
breaks it,
breaker.
and then I take damage, so I
Yep.
might as
Yep.
well
Yep.
not
No,
spend
don't
it.
attack.
All right, let's advance here. We got another, this is a fire elemental. And,
boy, he looks scary.
ooh, it's got a no fire symbol on him,
Not sure what that one means.
but he has 7 health. And when you attack him, you lose a life and take a damage, is what it says. A dash on the heart.
Fire Elemental. This chapter's main enemy. When you kill the Fire Elemental, you can remove 1 fire token from a selected location.
Wow.
Ooh, okay. And then what's his little special? He's
He's
got a
the
teeth
boss.
that hits you back, but he's also got a minus on a heart.
Yeah, that one I gotta look at the actual effects. I'm wondering if you just lose health, that means it can't be blocked by shields.
Possible. I would think that you burn.
Mhm.
But there he is. So if you
See
kill him, you
that
get to
effect.
take some
He
fire out.
is the boss man.
It's a
Know
health
what I
symbol with a minus
1,
on it,
2, 3,
Mhm.
4, 5.
or a dash.
All right,
Yeah, I
that is
can't.
that. So he is the main enemy.
Didn't mine have a
Oh, you probably
what's
lose
it
a,
says plus? Yeah, you lose a heart.
you lose a health.
Period.
Yeah, the sword, or I mean, the shield probably doesn't. block
Shield
it.
won't block
That's
it
right.
because it's fire. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm pretty happy.
They don't have anything
I'm
specific.
pretty happy with that. That's how we'll play it.
You're done?
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm done.
Oh, we
Then
got-
take one out and put a trap up.
Does that say 7?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he's the main dude.
It's an L.
All right,
Think
so
it's
here's the
a L.
problem. We got 5 out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This way, if they advance,
Actually, I think
go-
he'll die before he pushes that guy.
He will. Yeah,
Yeah.
he will not push. He
Yeah, because
goes into the
technically
trap.
it starts here and
He
then
goes
everybody
into the
moves
trap.
across.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you can take more out ahead of that, we can work on this guy later. Try to put more damage on the other ones, and then
I
I
could
can-
take him out.
Can you?
Yeah. Because this guy would hit me back for 3. I'm not attacking him. Yeah.
he's got that bonus thing.
Let me see if I can do this. So let me get a dust. 'Cause I'm at the
Mhm.
ballista, right?
Yes.
So let me spend 2 to
kinda
activate the
hoping-
ballista.
Come
He
on.
takes somebody out
Come on.
and he can move down.
There it is. 2 points of
take him
damage, and the range
Which
is.
is unfortunately lost on him because it all goes into that beaver thing
So I
first.
can use my bonus.
So it'll take
Just use one of them to take this out?
Yeah.
You don't want to use it on somebody else to sort of, because this, if they move, but if you knock him down a couple of notches or this, he won't block with the sword and put him down to 3.
I wouldn't be able to take him out though.
Oh, you're
I
working
only
on
have
the
enough
takeout.
damage to take.
Okay,
I guess if I did 2 here, but then he would still be a problem later.
yeah. But he'd be easier to take out, because right now, this trap will get him, but if you eliminate the Reaver, then that's cool.
Yeah, because Steve is all the way over here.
Mhm.
If this guy moves, I can take him out. I'll take damage, but I can take him out. I don't care.
All right, so you hit the Bloodsucker for the 1 with the ballista.
Yeah,
It
because
was a
then I can
little
use
overkill.
these.
If somebody,
Yep.
Oh, that's only 2 damage. Yeah, don't want to do that.
Mhm.
That would leave him with 1 on him.
Is this
Mhm.
1 to 5 range or 1 to 5 damage?
1 to 5 range, it's 2 damage
Yeah.
because there's 2 little crossbows.
Yeah, let me hit this guy instead.
Instead of this guy,
Yeah.
put the Reaver back, hitting him for 2.
'Cause I always mistake
With
that
no
number. That's
counter
not 2
strike.
damage. That's
Yep.
range of 1 to 2.
All right,
And then I'll just hit both of these
to take him
to
out,
take him out.
and you'll get a dust and one of these item cards.
so you can use those both in one turn.
Yes.
You can use all of them in 1 turn.
Okay, nice to know.
This or the ring.
Let me get an axe.
Did not know that. I'm good now, though.
All right. Just don't tell Steve I took his axe.
There's another one.
Another axe. Oh, look at all that defense on that armor. Gee, having items must be nice.
So let's see. Got 2 movements, so I can go to that fire.
I've never
sword.
had one.
Oh wait, so
Ever. I guess I just wear.
roll it back. Roll
What'd
it
you
back.
do?
He's rolling
This
back.
is the ballista dude.
And the fire should have been on it. He couldn't
And
use
so
the
we
ballista.
can't use it.
Yeah.
Okay. We've rolled back.
All right. Yeah, put that back.
All right. Correcting an error before it comes up later.
Fire should have transmitted to here, which blocks the options of that room.
And I don't have a
And
chamber.
you don't have a
full
bucket.
bucket.
Yep. Now those buckets come into play.
It's a bucket of something. A full bucket of something
Mm-hmm.
would have been handy.
I know who you look like.
This might be a problem then. I don't think I can take any.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
I don't think
You know
I
what
can
that's
take
from,
anybody
right?
out.
Yes, I know what that's from. But sire, you look like.
Wait, the peasants are revolting. I know
Oh wait,
that.
because I still have these. That's what it is. Okay.
Now what are you gonna do? What's the plan?
Hey, he's
Can you
gonna-
not just kill this guy straight out?
he has
take
no
some damage?
ballista, so not even this. So okay.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is actually I can do a lot of things if I use everything. I'll do 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll take that. We can accept that. Deja vu.
Deja du.
He's got 2 left. I'll do this for a shield.
Mm-hmm.
As
You have more than 1 bucket.
I don't plan to take any
nope,
damage.
just one bucket. You fill it up,
Let me do this for a
dump it.
movement.
fill it up, you dump it.
Okay.
That's
Does
not
Mr.
me.
Etheridge
Oh, I'm
show
way
up?
down there.
You're
Right there.
right there. Kind of wondering what you're doing.
I'm making all kinds of mistakes.
Yeah. He's playing off
At
your
least you
character.
keep rolling it back.
So I can attack that guy. Let me spend my 2. I wasn't even at the
Do
ballista. How did
one to take this out.
I get all the way over there?
I don't know. How much
been
you
over
had to
there.
drink tonight?
Somebody probably moved the wrong character.
You've been
One to
drinking.
take this out.
2.
One for this, and then another
Right,
one.
they're
to one
separate
damage.
attacks.
They are separate attacks. So this is out. 1 damage on the bloodsucker.
Yeah, I think somebody moved my character by accident or something. No, I'm all the way
Was that you?
Mm-mm. That's where you were.
I was here.
over there. No, because I was at the ballista.
There was 2 of us over here and 2 of you over there. As far as I remember.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know he teleported.
Mm-hmm. He came over here where I was.
Yeah.
And I was here and just moved over there.
Maybe it's one
Because
of
he
those.
manually pushed me over there. He gave me some boots so I could get you trapped down.
Let me move here.
Mm-hmm. You gonna dust up some
He should
crap?
have 2 damage. Oh, 1 damage.
You took
as the other guy too.
Mm-hmm.
So he's actually 4.
I'll do 2 back.
You took his familiar out. Mm.
The most I can do now is 2 damage.
Which is enough for him.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's already going to damage and it gets you one of these cards, which we know what it'll be.
And it will help us. Taking him out is greatly needed.
Just put a shield down,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll do these 2. And then I'll spend a dust to do the better action on the bottom for a sword and a shield.
All right,
So
so
that's 2
you'll do
swords
2
and
to
2
him and
shields.
you'll prevent both damage.
Yeah.
You'll take him out and take an axe.
There we go.
This guy dies,
Yes, he does.
goes to the discard pile.
Nice. Good
And then I
job.
will get a dust back. Unfortunately, not enough to get a trap. So that is it on that.
Ah. Now, see what happens.
It's an event. Roll the die. Put a fire on the rolled location card.
Really needed that creature to move.
6.
6. Now I wish I would have been able to set a trap there. Or grab a trap.
There
from
it
there.
is. Dang, I can't put it
Really
in
wish that
water.
creature would have moved.
Ain't got no water.
Which creature?
I have no movement right now.
4, 5.
This guy attacks back for 3.
Yeah. Attacks back for 3.
Yep, I got 0 movement right now. But that's okay. I'll just take the attack back. All right, what is he, a 3? Is that all he is, a 3?
Yeah, it's just his hit.
That's
back is-
it, a 3? Well, 1, 2, 3. 2 shields. And an extra sword for nothing.
All right. So you just take 1 damage and you take him out.
Mm-hmm.
And you get no reward.
My only reward is saving the kingdom.
He had 2 shields?
Yes.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Let's see what pops. Oh, it's another I gotta read it card. Panic attack. Each hero moves 1 space farther from the castle. Each hero that cannot move loses 1 toughness. Which I assume is your life, right?
Yes. All right.
There
That
we go.
put me in front of him now, and I can't do nothing with it.
That's fine.
So anyway, you're up. Wasted that
And
spectacular.
this is only chapter 1.
Beautiful
There's
turn.
5 chapters.
Correct.
I'm sure they're not all intended to be played at one time.
No, I'm
No,
not saying that.
it's
I'm just
just, you
saying
can,
as much
Not
as
unless you want to make a whole day of it.
as much as we're getting out of this 1 chapter, right? There's 5 of them.
Yeah.
I'll spend
And they
1
get
dust
hard.
to do 1 range
I
attack to
think so.
that dude.
which dude?
This dude.
Can't do it. You're in the same space.
You can't range attack the
Can't
same
range
space.
in melee. You're in
Uh,
melee.
Pull it back.
I have to move first, huh? I'll burn 2 movement to fill my bucket of water.
Good move.
I will use 1 movement, not using the life, even though I could use it to go here. And use this bucket to put that fire out.
Nice.
That's
Giving
what
the
we
ballista
need.
back in.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
can
you
use 2
get-
dust to fire that ballista.
You get either a fairy or you get a card.
For putting fire out,
Yeah.
you also get a reward.
Oh, man, I like them fairies.
Which one you want?
I don't believe I'd have put it quite like that.
I'm gonna get,
The middle one says trade places with another hero.
Or you can get 3 dust, or you can draw 2 cards.
I will,
Pick an item that'll keep coming back up with defense.
yeah.
All right. Oh, there's the range one.
Oh, that's
The
nice.
bow.
That's the one I like.
Well, how are you going to get it?
I don't know. I have to kill something or put a fire out, and I can't do any of them.
Use one of them cards there, right?
He's still doing his turn.
I'll use 1 dust to, I guess I'll go with this. Which one should I do? That guy or got this guy?
You trying to do range attack?
Range attack.
You can't do either of them.
What?
I'm right
I
here.
don't know. Oh,
There it is.
keep thinking of this guy.
You and old purple over there.
Oh yeah,
You're purple.
We're gonna start knocking 7 down.
I'll do that.
Well, I can kill him next turn if I can just get a chance to do it.
he
All
might,
right, then
he
do
might
it.
not be there. He won't be there.
And you get an extra card.
That's right.
If he is there, he's toast.
He won't be
He
there.
probably
That's the
won't be
wrong
there.
card.
I'm not the only one making mistakes.
He keeps getting good items every time he draws. He draws with the wrong deck.
Man, and I waste 2 cards basically.
You wait.
That happens.
You can discard 3 to do any of those.
That's right.
You have 2.
I mean, what are the actions on him?
I really need
One
to attack
melee.
that guy.
And a good card that he can't use.
What is it though? I don't know what it is.
So
Shields, defense.
you know what? I'm just going to burn these 2.
There you go.
Get this and this.
Uh-huh.
I can
And
either
3
move
movements,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, try to hit this guy, or
He's going to get popped by a trap.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I got 3 movement. 1, 2, 3.
You're still going to hit him. He's going to get popped by a trap. He's killed no matter what.
Actually, maybe I should just go there and take that guy out. I thought
Or-
you were gonna take him out.
I am, but if you want to start hitting him, start hitting him.
I think that's the reward for getting rid of a fire on
Get rid of a fire, yeah, that one.
Anything you can do
Take
to him
that
before
then.
I get there, I'll be fine.
I can't do 5. I can take. No, I can't take that guy out. I can't take any of them out. I'll just go over here and that'll just.
The trap,
Vote this
killing the
way.
trap guy.
Weaken him if you can.
I mean, you can still take him out, and then when he gets there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, because
No,
for every
okay.
turn that a monster is still
I
up,
think what you
there's
have
a
to do is
chance
start
they could-
chipping away at the high value ones to put them in range for somebody little.
Mm-hmm. Support character.
I'll go there
I think that's what I am. I
You're a
don't know
support
what it-
character.
I know.
and I will
It's not much in my game.
You're a
And one-
sidekick.
to do
You know, like Arthur.
1 damage to that
That's
guy and another damage to this guy. So
Actually, he
2.
takes no damage because he's got the sword.
Oh.
Oh, you're playing 2 swords, so 1
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
So
One
you'll get
damage.
1, and then you'll prevent
2.
the
That's it.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's 1 chip.
Yeah.
All right,
There
draw
you
a
go.
card. Draw a card over there. See what happens. What you got?
Reaver. Put a Reaver on the monster closest to the castle. If no monsters, then on space 6.
Oh, so he won't die in the trap.
Somebody's got to kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Somebody
just-
needs to shoot the
Or just
reaver.
deal 1 damage to the Reaver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I assume if he goes over the trap, the Reaver takes all the damage and he's still fine.
The
That's
reaver
why,
takes
that's why
all
I
the
got to.
damage.
That's why I got to do something
See,
about
I-
it. None of it
I
carries
could've
over.
done
So
2
you said the
damage to
Reaver
that
with
guy.
a separate
You done?
attack.
Yeah.
All right.
In hindsight, probably should have done that guy.
Well, you can always move there. Well, you're not even close.
I'm gonna move twice.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I?
Right here.
I've got enough damage to take him out. Wonder why it says
All right. I'm going to activate. What is this? Roll the dice and the 2 dust
where?
on that thing.
He's going to give up a card and pay a dust to get a fairy, and then activate it.
Re-roll a die roll, then regain 2 dust.
Oh,
That's
so that's
only-
when
that's
you're
a-
rolling dice.
So I would just hold on to it.
Yes.
So that's not going to get me anything.
There's a rule book over there.
There you go, rulage. All right, what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm gonna have to get close enough to take this off of him, although he's not gonna move until that gets there. But I'd still like to take that off of him.
Yes,
Okay.
that would be nice.
Actually, I think I'll do it this way. I'm gonna go ahead and move one. I'm just going to gamble here. I'm going to move one to here.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to discard this for dust.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going
Gives
to
you
spend
two.
both of these dust to use the ballista.
To shoot at that rat.
I don't have
And
to
you got
choose
it.
until after.
You got it.
So I will go ahead and just use that to take the reaver away.
Yep.
I will.
So the Reaver is basically the focal point. When it's there, it takes the first initial wave of damage.
Correct, and it takes at least one to do it. And now I'm going to move again here, and I'm going to hit that thing for 2 swords. And I will take 1 back, 1
So,
damage.
It now has
Just-
3 of 4.
Now I will draw. It's an arachnid. So we'll move that into high dosage, but it didn't push anybody as of yet.
Yeah, just
And I'll
now.
get 5
If you
cards.
can move me.
There's your
please move me.
support, guys. There's your
I'll move you.
support.
Cannot move
You
you.
cannot move me?
You don't have any movement?
Yeah, but I can move once. As long as the creature doesn't move again, which it might.
I can help you out with some movement.
That'll be in a whole nother turn.
After your turn.
I didn't need to move because, what if it moved past me?
What we got over there? Did Mr. Etheridge show up yet?
No.
He's not missed one.
No.
So I think each card is an action.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know that. Like I was trying to look it up in the rule book. If I play this card, does that mean I swing my sword once? Or do I play them and I get those symbols and then I can use them?
You can play them in any order, and you can combine them as long as they're the same type, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't
Like
sure.
movement would be the same. You get 3 movement, but you could break it up into 1 and 2 or whatever you had to.
Let me see here. He hits 1 back. That's not a problem.
And I think I'm pretty shuffled here, so 5 new cards.
I'll spend a dust to do 3 and then 1. So that should take out this guy next to me.
Nice.
And I get 2 dust for that.
Which, oh, wait.
You kill him,
You did 4?
Yeah, because I had the super sword or the axe.
He had a pickaxe.
and you take 1.
He
Then I
picked
take
that
Oh, you
joker
paid the dust to do the
right
3.
in the
Okay.
head.
Yeah.
All right. All right, he's gone. That's cool. And see, putting the 1 on that guy helped. If he advanced, anybody with 4 coming up to that
Mhm.
trap. Of course, once they bust the trap's done.
We gotta put another one out.
I guess that's my purpose.
And the trap area is on fire right now, so it has to be put out.
Somebody needs a bucket.
What does that do?
You know what I think this is?
What?
I think you can go to you have to go to the location to put out the fire, but if you go here, you can put out a fire anywhere.
You're set up, do that.
We talked about that the first time.
Empty your bucket
And then we-
here to remove 1 fire, then take a fairy or advanced item card. So remove a fire from anywhere, sort of the same symbol as on that guy,
Yeah.
if you defeat him. So you could go there and dump water to kill fires elsewhere.
Yeah.
Well, you can't until you get rid of
Because
Yeah,
that
because
is the
it's in
spawn
darkness.
point of the fire.
which I can go get
It's
rid
in
of
darkness,
my
yeah.
next turn.
I'm about to get rid of it now
Waste all
Okay,
that
good
dust.
deal.
Waste that dust.
because I don't have
Wasted dust and wasted dust.
anywhere else I can go. All right, so I'll play another dust to get a 3rd, and then I'll spend all 3 to get rid of this.
No more darkness.
So does this thing do anything now? Since there's no guys on it? No
Yeah.
fairies?
Pay 3 to fill the
You're
bucket.
talking about this one. This is
Yeah,
the fairy
that one's
one.
paid
That's
3
the
to
fairy.
draw a card, but there's still a fairy there.
Yeah.
This one's a way to fill bucket with dust, and that one fills buckets with boots.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I am going
This
to
one.
move here so I can fill this up next time, maybe.
Yeah.
And then finish all my cards
Here we
there.
go.
And it's a phantom.
Dadgummit, I'm chasing this creature, man.
Well,
This
kill what you
stinks.
can. Kill what you can.
I will.
And you get a fairy for it.
Oh, you do.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Because
It's harder
everything
to
else
kill.
so far has been no benefit whatsoever to kill it.
And this one's perfect to hit the trap because there's no reward on it anyway. But we need to start putting some damage on that number 7, dude.
All right.
I
So,
think you summoned Mark.
Did I?
Yeah.
I was asking about you.
He said he just got home from DC. He ain't even pulled in his driveway yet.
Oh, okay. And he's already watching us. That's dedication, folks.
yeah.
He's watching us on the road while he's driving.
Ah, not Mark.
Now he's watching from the hospital. Thanks, brother. Grab a drink, have a seat. I'll see you in a minute.
All right. So he breaks the sword.
Yeah.
Who?
All right. We'll take a life back. With
All right.
that. We're going to hit for 4 swords. There's a shield and 4 swords. And none of those give me anything extra, so it doesn't matter. He'll just make it enough to kill him.
Okay.
And get a one of these.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of these.
So on this, you're not taking this away. It's just any fire that's lit.
That's fine.
Okay,
So it's like a
cool.
All
location.
right.
I was like, what's the point of this location? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, it lets you
I
What
see.
does this one do?
draw 2 cards
2 cards.
2 from here,
from your deck.
from my
your
deck.
deck.
What
Uh-huh.
does this one do?
Swap places with another player.
And then this one just gives me 3 of those.
3 dust. When you spend it.
Let's go ahead and take the water bucket fairy here, because that's what she'll be. And
No idea.
can
what
now
that-
advance, and it's not a creature. This says, this is fire. Roll the die and put a fire on the rolled location card.
Roll it. Number 4. Just knocked down the water.
Oh, sorry, man.
The dust water. You got
Man.
boot water down there, but
Thanks, man.
Sorry. Didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, you did.
No, it didn't.
So this guy
Straight up,
here
dude.
lets you search your deck or discard pile for a card. and put it in your
Nice.
hand.
oh, nice.
Nice.
And put it in your hand.
Deck or discard pile.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool if I had like one of those special cards.
I was going to spend some money to
If
get
you
some
had one.
water and then go over here and put this
You
thing
were,
out.
but now you
But
can't.
now you're gonna have to get water somewhere else. But
I'm sorry.
Or
The
you can
total
go here.
randomness stuck you in the
You
butt.
can go here and dump water and put it down.
I was going to get water there.
So
You can't get water.
we could lose the game if we don't
Yes.
clear up this one because this gets blocked. There's nowhere else to get water.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, you got to put out the fire.
Well, I'm about to
I think
have
if this
water.
deck runs out, you lose too,
correct.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm about to have water, so,
So if
I
the
can run
monsters
down
get to
there
the castle,
shortly.
you lose the game. If the deck of monsters, if you ever need to
Draw a card and
draw a card and there's none left, you lose the game. The goal is to put out all 7 fires, and if we lose the last section to put out
to
to
gain
get
water.
buckets of water,
I'm going to move 3.
done.
I'm doing
unless
what I
there's
can.
berries that let you do it or something.
1, 2, 3. And, oh, I got to spend movement to get water.
Yes.
Uh,
2 more boots to give yourself a bucket of water.
Because you got to walk down to the river, the lake. Walk down to the lake.
Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I'm going to have to do that though. I'll spend this to get a dust. Maybe I don't want to spend that movement then. Anybody need any movement? Maybe, well, I could move there and be ready to do that next turn, or I was right here. There's no sense in going there because I don't have any water.
Yeah, you should get ready for next turn. Yeah.
I could go here. Yeah, I'll just go there.
Can't kill a creature.
No, but I'll use, yeah, I can. I'll use this.
He's used them up. That's the last one.
Yeah, that's okay. And I'll take this guy out. No, that's 2 hits. I shouldn't waste 1. Just, no, there's a breaker.
No, that's only for melee.
That's only
It's
for
only for
that. You can
melee.
put it on that 7 guy because that 7 guy
He
is.
keeps saying he's going to take them out. So I'm
Yeah.
I can't get to it.
Go
It
ahead and
keeps
take out the seven
moving
guy.
while I'm around. So I can't get to it.
So
Yeah,
he's gonna get took out anyway.
I'd drop it on the 7 guy.
Drop it on the 7.
Mm-hmm. Start plucking at him.
Put 2 there.
Especially since he's not retaliating.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the key thing with that.
And then we'll waste the sword. I'm wondering if I should just go there.
No, because then you'll have to waste a boot to get over here, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't have boots to fill up with water.
All right.
And he'll deal 2 damage back to you. You only have 3 life left.
There's two credits out the airlock.
There's also tiles that block the passageway, slows down your traversing it, movements.
Cave troll.
We've been lucky so far.
That's good.
Mm.
It's 4 with a 1 bite back, but you get 2 fairies.
Or
Nice.
a card.
Yeah.
From here or there.
Always
that
there.
Well, I mean, that other things that you draw from your pile.
If you had the plus on it, you draw from your side.
That right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I left this guy for you to kill.
Which one? The
You know.
7 or the 3? Him?
Yeah.
Get some ranged.
Nope, I will in a minute though. I'm gonna boot 1 over.
Melee. He breaks the sword.
And I'm thinking whether I should pick up that bird or not, but can't do it. All right. So he breaks a sword, which means I got to spend 2, which I will, which takes him out, and he hits me for 1
Mhm.
right here. So I get a dust
Dust.
ore or
Dust
both.
Both. Dust
So I
and
get
a
a
card.
dust, and do you want the bow?
No, you can have it.
It's nice to have that ranged.
We're gonna go hard.
Yeah, but all I'm doing is drawing cards that aren't doing anything. Oh, this will go on top of my deck.
Uh-huh.
All right, so where I am
Replenish
currently-
another bow.
There we go.
Nice.
That is good.
When are you gonna get that thing right there?
If I could ever get a chance to kill a creature, I would.
I will use this to get
I
2
thought you're
dust.
supposed to be the mean guy.
That creature that I
One.
killed didn't give me one of those.
2 more dust. And I'll go ahead and just use this last one
do
to
4
gain a
damage
health.
on
It
top
doesn't
of
matter
that.
when I
Nope.
do it, as long as I get it.
Okay.
And I'm
I could
drawing
have
a
killed him a
card.
minute ago, but I could never get on him. He was
Well,
moving
you
while
can
I was
kill-
moving.
you can
It is
kill
an
that guy.
event. Each hero loses 1 toughness.
Ooh,
Oh, just straight up.
again.
That was straight up. It's shock. All right, now I'm drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, I will have the bow in my hand this time.
I guess I can take out that fire snake dude.
Oh my.
Do it. Of course, this guy only has 5 on him right now. You can knock him down again. He's going to die no matter what when he moves.
Yeah, but the most I can do to the fire dude is 3.
And when he dies, the reward is removing a fire, which anybody can collect that, whoever takes him out.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I guess I could put a bunch of damage on him. I'll just worry about taking too much damage.
You're doing it at range, though, aren't you?
No, I don't have
Oh,
range.
you have to do it in his face.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're missing 2 already.
yeah.
Yeah, we're all missing 2.
So let
They're missing
me
3.
move
The
here.
ninja done been stabbed 3
That's me.
times.
That's me.
He's so used to playing purple.
So used to playing purple.
I'll call him on it.
Let me get a dust.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a shield. And then I'll spend this dust to do 3 swords.
1, 2, 3, and you're gonna take a hit, which you block, but
And
then you
just
will lose 1 life.
He's all right.
And then
Do you have a way to build back life in your deck? There's at least
I
one in
think
there,
there's at
isn't there?
least 1. And then I think I should get this dust back. I'll get the dust back.
All right.
Event. Reaver. Put a reaver on the monster closest to the castle.
Oh,
Good grief.
Somebody's got to hit it.
Well, I still want. Yeah, oh, you're
He
right.
won't advance.
I
though.
can't get over there myself.
He won't hit. Well, you got no range. You
No.
got-
All right.
If you advance and he does, something's got to do it. Yeah, we're gonna take that dude out.
Yeah, if he kills that guy.
Well, I was going to fill a bucket up, but I'm not
Kill
going to
that
fill a
guy
bucket up.
and get rid of a bucket.
I am
or
going to.
With the trap one, you could actually put traps there too.
That's what I was gonna do.
All right.
I'll give them.
Move to.
I assume this direction.
You're
Get a
gonna fill your,
shield.
you're gonna fill your bucket up?
Not right now. I'm fixing to mess this dude up. So move me to.
I did.
Yeah.
I got a shield. One. He only needs two, right?
Mm-hmm.
To kill him. And I don't care what it's the one shield, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and spin this to have 3 damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
He dies. Put out a fire. Which fire you want out? The water bucket area?
Or
Not
the
good.
trap.
He doesn't retaliate when he dies, right?
We
He
just
does.
need one.
Yeah, so
He
use that.
loses a life though.
I still get that, but I lose a life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Which one do we want to extinguish?
I say the water
Your
bucket.
choice.
The
Pick a-
dust water bucket?
Yeah.
Because winning the game is taking the fire out. So yes, get the water bucket.
All right.
Trap, just look at all.
Because right now, this
spaces.
is the only space.
So
that's
now-
open.
And it's way down yonder.
so do you get
I still didn't get a card because you
you
don't
get
have
one
it
of
on the
those for
bottom.
putting the fire out?
No.
Nope.
Areas? You don't
Don't
put,
get nothing. I get nothing.
That's because when you put a fire with a bucket.
Oh, this is a creature.
And here's a question on new chapters. Are there different rooms or are they the same rooms?
I'm sure.
Different rooms, because at the bottom of the car says 1.
Oh, so level 2 would be different
Yep.
ones 3. Also for replayability, these cards will shuffle and go out random. So if we were to set them up a different way, that'd be a whole new experience.
Yeah.
This is a spider cocoon. It only has a hit point of 3, a bite of 1, and it gives you a fairy when you defeat it.
Yeah, we haven't been getting a lot of fairies.
Well, there's several here.
He got a
with me.
few.
see 'em,
He's got
I see 'em.
He had one. I just started one.
I used my starter and that's it.
Oh, I'm in that room.
Mhm.
The plus means it's this card, right?
Yes. You'd have to get rid of 3.
3 for
Dust
a
to get a
plus
card.
and then
It's
discard
not,
one and
it's
that.
not
which we
worth
haven't
it at
done
this
the
time.
discard.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
not worth it.
You're
this
done,
time,
you've
so-
already triggered. You're up,
Yep.
Ninja.
all right, first thing I'm gonna do is play this card, spin one of those to do a ranged attack on this guy and draw a card.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna do it again. Put another damage on this guy
Oh, you're
He's
on
over there.
and draw a card. I'll spin that to get another dust
Well, at least
back.
I killed the boss.
Good job.
That's all that matters.
That's what you wanted to do.
I killed the boss. It wasn't as spectacular as I hoped. But,
In video game, we call that tunnel vision. Tunneling.
And you already had, what, 4 damage?
When you
on
don't
him?
care about anything else but killing the one guy.
Thanks a lot.
You already have 4 damage on
Very
him.
much.
It's like the guy that waits back, the wizard waits back, hack, 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 and then he goes, magic missile! He takes him out.
Orin the Great.
Well, I'm gonna spin that since we got that one taken care of. I'm getting health back.
That's from a personal story.
I'm gonna move 1 to here. And then I'm gonna spend one of these to do 1 damage and block 2.
We are running low on cards.
It blocks both. Okay.
Yep, and this is not gonna be
Yeah, how many
good.
cards you got? Like 11?
Yep, and then we'll spend this one to do another damage, but I take 2 damage back, so.
No, they can combine.
Oh, they
They're
combine?
playing at the same time,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
That's how we've been playing it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
So that takes him out.
but he has 2 damage, though. He's doing 2 damage each bite.
Yeah.
A bite
Yeah.
and a bite.
But you
Okay,
got 2 shields.
Yeah. Two
okay.
shields.
You blocked it all, man.
Yeah.
So you get 2 fairies or a special card.
Uh,
Or one of them. That ranged.
I'll take that fairy.
Oh, he's going for
You
the
get two
fairies.
fairies.
Ooh, two fairies.
And that's
So
the
you
draw.
can
Do
get
we
that
flip
one.
this, or does he only have those two?
There's another one that
I don't
allows
know.
you to.
Should I
Yes,
flip this?
Two cards.
I think you just pick the two that's already
You pick two and then flip them all. The other one allows you to swap places with another player, like a teleport.
Yeah, and I don't think
Or
it's
draw
adjacent.
two from your own deck.
Or this is just
I would
draw.
flip that, man.
This is good, but I'm gonna let.
Yeah, some
That
of the
way
other
you
ones
guys
get
to get
it.
it. I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna
I have
take
no
that.
cards yet
Yeah,
either.
no, you can only get two fairies.
You
or
only
the
get
card.
two.
Oh,
Or-
two fairies. Give me another.
And he
fairy.
actually can't. Oh yeah, he does have another space.
I'll just
Take
take
two
this.
cards out of your
Yeah.
own deck. Okay. This
Alright.
one is what?
Teleport anywhere or use the location twice.
And this one is
You can block any bite back and sword breaking if you discard it during one attack.
so it
Yeah.
absorbs the sword break.
Yeah, and the
Nice.
bite back.
Nice.
Nice.
Are you
All
done?
right, did he draw a card?
Mud. Roll a die and put the mud permanently on that numbered space of the hero path.
That's
Entering,
gonna make it, teleport's gonna be really nice. He's about to put
Yeah.
this mud out there.
entering the mud space cost a
An
movement.
additional boot.
Yeah, 2 movement.
Oh, I gotta roll a
Does,
die.
it only going in, not coming out.
Yep, he's about
Can I
to.
put it right there?
No, only where you roll, you're not gonna roll a
Number
7.
5.
Makes it rough. All right, am I up now? All right, I see where I am. First thing I'm gonna do is do 1 range to take this guy out. Thank you. Next thing I'm gonna do is spend a use a location to spend 3 dust to fill my bucket up.
Nice.
Then I'm going to gain a dust. Then I'm going to use that dust to do 2 attack to that guy at range.
This guy here, the spider.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do 2 movement to move into this mud and use my bucket on this location to take this fire out.
There you go.
Nice.
You don't have to spend 2 to move in there, just to move out.
No,
to
just
move
to
in.
move in.
I
To
used
move
it
in.
all.
It's 2 steps into the mud.
And that,
You got a fairy or a card.
There's also a cave-in card that does the same thing.
monsters are getting thin.
Yes, we're running out of time.
Wow. So the tricky part,
And we still
We
gotta
either
stuff
have
set on
to-
fire, yeah.
kill that fire monster that comes out immediately,
Right.
or put out the last fire wherever it comes out.
Right. Keep your
Yeah.
buckets. Get your buckets full and keep them
I
handy.
think actually there was only 3 snakes or drakes.
We've already had them all, haven't we?
Yeah, fire snakes. So that means it's going to
So
be a
the
roll
only
the
thing
die
are
one.
events. Events are the only thing that'll cause fires now.
Yeah.
How many of them are there? in there?
Exactly.
How do we, can we spin the bucket here to stop those fires? That's the question.
No, when they come out, it'll put it on a location.
Correct. But how many more are left in there?
Well, we only care about 2.
There's only 2 left, right?
And once you put out all the fires, yeah, that's it.
So, I'm drawing a card, correct?
You either get a fairy or you draw a card.
Oh yeah, I
Or you
gotta
gain
get
a
a
card.
fairy or one of these items. Movement's tough with this, and I might be able to help somebody out if I use that swap with another
Mhm.
player. You know, like if somebody says, I need to be way over there,
When can you
I'll
do
say
that?
that.
During your turn?
it's my turn. All right, so I get,
It looks like a swap the spaces of 2 monsters. Very nice.
oh,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, so you can take the one that get killed by the trap and move it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because remember, the
that-
cards have the ability to put out more
And it
fire.
is a
Yeah, this one does not. It is a phantom. He's
Hmm.
a sword breaker and a bite, and he's worth a special item card, advanced item card. All right, so I drew 1, you're up.
I'm up. So I need to
Yeah.
get into a position to get water.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I can spend 3 dust there. I might as well just start heading in that direction. So that dude is 5.
Mhm.
See, I don't want to. Oh. Yeah, let me just do that. So let me use this for the basic action of a move.
That's me.
A key. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
man. I'm going to do two
Ah.
dust to give me my 3, and I'll use 3 to fill my bucket.
All right.
And
Is that-
then
A dust and a card from there.
Advance,
This
yeah.
guy?
I got 2
Yeah.
swords that I'm just going to let go by the wayside. Because attacking that guy would deal too much damage to me.
Yep. All right.
Event. Roll the die and place a threat token next to the indicated space. So this one's just 1. 5.
Extra bite.
There we go.
All right. That's Steve.
So you pulled that out?
For the
Alright.
event.
All right, so I'm sitting on this guy right here. He has 1 damage left. And then I have. Let me see, stick together.
They only stick together in your hand.
Maybe I got sweaty paws. That's what it is. And is that the well?
It's
That's
kinda
what, yeah.
And 3.
That's why I like
you
dragon
don't have
shield
3 of those
sleeves,
things, do you?
but they're too big.
3 dust.
All right. So this guy only takes 1 hit to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So we do 1 hit to hit him. He's dead.
And he
Hit you
does it
back
right
for
back
one.
to you.
That's fine. Well, there's a shield.
All right.
So that goes away. He dies.
You get a dust and one of these advance. The axe, the bow, or the card draw.
Should I go for the bow or let y'all have it? Or should I just take the axe?
I think he's trying to get it.
All right, give me
the
the axe.
range helps us. You're hardy.
Give me the axe.
Here's your axe.
Right now, the important part is the
The fire.
water.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fixing to work on here. So this goes here. All right.
Ooh,
Then
alright.
I'm going to move 1 to the water area.
Mhm.
Spin these 2 for 2 of these. And while I'm at the water, spend 3 of them to fill the bucket.
Okay.
Now I have, oh, I didn't have to do that.
Oh, you did it right.
Yeah, you do.
I can kick her off and use it later.
Yeah, but you got the cards. The cards would be wasted then.
Okay.
Use those when you
Up to
need
you.
it, but
Yeah.
ain't doing it.
Yep.
All right.
So
Draw
there's
card.
that. And let's see what happens.
Getting thinner. Oh
Green
no.
Cave in. Roll the die and place a cave token at the indicated number of spaces between the hero path and the monster passage. Heroes cannot attack a monster on that space, and you must spend swords to remove
Was he
that
here
cave
with
in.
you?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
4. That's right where we're at.
Yeah.
So basically, you can't attack a monster there because there's a cave in, but you can use 3 swords
To
to bust
pry
through the
all
cave
the
and
debris.
find. You can still use the card
Mhm.
you just for fighting the monster. All
All
right.
right. I'm done, Dave. See you.
Right.
That monster had a sword breaker. Or no, he moved after
Yeah,
that.
mhm.
Okay. All right.
I'll spend these 2 to get some dust.
Mm-hmm. Look at him sitting on 3 fairies and a whole room full of dust.
Yeah.
I'll spend a dust. Do 1 damage to that guy. Because I can't attack in the same square I'm in. I get a card. Spend another dust. Do another damage.
Make sure you fill your bucket up.
And get this. I'll spend 1 to move here. So I can do it next time. I'll do this one to get some life. And I got 2. That's it.
All right. Draw a card.
And Man, we're getting close. We're about to run out, man.
Yeah, how we get that fire out?
There is 4 cards left.
Yeah.
And that the last 2 will be the fires.
That's
we
what I
gotta put
said.
those
Fill your
two
bucket now.
I got a full bucket.
Oh my gosh. Roll the die and place a threat token next to the indicated space of the monster
I
passage.
think you can remove
Mm.
it. I think you can.
Do it.
Do what? What are you doing?
He's adding the threat token.
Threats.
There's only one.
It's a sword breaker.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, this way. Is they have numbers above them,
Oh,
4.
4.
Below
So he
them.
gets 2 tokens on it, or can it not hold 2 tokens?
You just rolled that on number 4.
So maybe
Either you don't place it or you.
you have 7 here, and the ones that come out come from the supply.
He's still worried about the fire. How about this? What do you think about this? There's only 1 icon. We just rolled to put another icon there.
Yeah.
You think there should hold 2?
No, probably not.
We gotta read that.
You re-roll again, put it in another spot.
Or just push it to the next one.
It's another sword breaker. You really didn't say that.
I don't see it on this. Got to be in there.
The instructions aren't as detailed as
I
you
think
want.
it's on that one. It's not in here.
We'll just do, you want to just do house rule and move it to the empty spot this time, and then we'll figure it out later.
So I'm saying it doesn't like give a whole lot of.
Yeah.
I would suspect you can't have more than one because the outline doesn't show more than one.
No, yeah, that's why I said just move it to the
So
next
we'll move it
available.
to the next available spot, which is number 3.
So I think that's maybe how you're
Okay.
supposed to play it. Is you got to clear out all of these plus what's coming out.
So you don't
The
pull
guy.
from there and put on
Yeah.
those guys.
So we come over here and put it out on that spot, like we talked about in the very first time we played the game.
No, we're talking it'd be 2. So you have to clear out these. Plus, when the monsters come out, they drop off other ones. Because I was wondering why there was a whole other stack of them that I put back in the box
Mm-hmm.
when there's not enough cards to put them out.
I see.
That's probably why.
So they will be bringing fire. We still have to eliminate the 7. We can eliminate fire off of
On
this
that
spot
actual spot.
from
Right.
that, but we still have to eliminate.
So we just
Yeah.
step over and throw buckets on and put the fire out, it's done.
Yeah.
Well,
if,
On the source.
if you can. So the fire
I could have done last
on
time.
this stays on this. Everything else brings new fire in.
Yeah.
All right. So we may have. Anybody out there knows, but
Yeah, so I see what
Yeah.
you're
I
saying.
think we figured it out.
We might be able to
intuitively.
There's a generation spot, and then the creatures bring their own fire,
There's 15 fires in
not
the
the
game,
fire from right there.
and we start with either 6,
Six or
7, or
seven,
8
yeah.
on this, and the rest of them
See,
would
so
come
all you
out.
do is this.
Uh-huh.
As we kill.
Well, I
the
mean, let's just
fire.
finish the game like we were playing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the way we've been playing, whether that's
Yeah.
on that stack or not.
Yeah.
Because they're not active fires at the current time.
That's a lot of water.
So we've had an epiphany. It looks like we
You got
have
3?
to eliminate all the fire off of this location. And when anything comes out and brings fire, it's not coming off of this location.
It brings
actually-
its own fire.
It's coming out of the source. And so our goal is to eliminate all of this fire to win the game. And
I'm going to check.
And we can pour it right on that source.
correct, unless this source catches on fire, you have to put the fire out on the source before.
And then,
But it doesn't come from
The
this,
generator.
it comes from there. So you would have to clear it off of this and then start removing it off of this one at a time. And starting with 7 means all of us are gonna have to hit it at least twice. I mean, I think we figured it out why it's
'Cause
very
the rules-
convoluted
yeah,
and the
the rules
rules
don't
are
show
pretty
that.
sketchy on it, but I think we figured it out and that's why we play it so that you can learn from us
well, the
and don't have
first
to
time we
make this
played
mistake.
it, the way we read it, we were putting the fire out right on the source.
Correct.
And then we went away saying that didn't seem right.
And we were using the source to set everything on fire,
Right.
but this is called the conflagration, and that is why we have to put it out.
Yeah.
Everything else is bringing
It
its
brings
own
its own
fire.
fire.
All
Yes.
the events are placing fire because the way we were playing it, there's not enough events or creatures to put the fire out there for us to eliminate.
Right.
It's sitting right here, and we got to keep putting it out.
So that was your turn, you're done?
I haven't started my
Yeah.
turn yet.
Oh,
Yeah, because the first time we did it,
Gotcha,
what
yeah.
ended up happening was we cleared out all the fires before any of the monsters came out.
yeah.
Or we started clearing them.
We were knocking them out.
Correct.
But we didn't know that the monster brought it to.
The monster brings it on, it doesn't come off of this.
Right.
So now we just have to decide, do we want to carry on or do we want to
Yeah, let's
reset?
I mean, just keep going,
Why don't you
because
just play it the way it was? Just take the 3 out. Just finish out what we were playing, just to say we're done.
I think we figured it out.
yeah, it doesn't matter one way or another.
Yeah, just take those off and let's just finish
So
the
we
game.
got 2 left on that, but
Next time we play it, we'll know better.
are you up?
Yeah, well, because what's happening is we're not doing anything, so it's better to just go ahead and.
And we're almost done. If
Well,
we
there's
don't
no-
get those done,
There's no way for those to set anything on fire because we
There might
used all the
be.
fire creatures and there's.
Yeah, that's what
only-
I'm saying. So then we would just put our water on here and spend
Okay,
our last
okay.
2 turns.
Which.
That's what I'm saying. The count came out to be the same
Okay,
because I just pulled the 5. These came from the monsters in the
Mhm.
event card, right?
okay.
So it
Okay.
didn't really change.
there are
it
no
for the-
cards in here that create fire.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you
So we
can't put
gotta
that
go
on
there
there,
and put them out.
and it doesn't change anything. We still have 4.
We'll run
Yeah.
out. We'll run out before that happens.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We won't succeed.
Now, there was one fire on this that came from there, but it wouldn't have come there. It wouldn't have come from there, though. It
It
would
came
have come
from a
from the
creature.
outside. That's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
Would have come from the
So
outside.
that explains the difficulty too, because you
Yeah.
add more
and
fire.
Now I
on
see
there.
why, yeah. All right, you want to keep going?
Okay.
We'll just go through the motions to learn the
So-
mechanics
Here,
and.
we'll drop 1 difficulty now that we know. How about
Look
that?
at
Oh,
How about
Now
that?
it's one less difficult before we die.
We're still gonna die.
No, if we can
Draw
do it in
this
4
card.
turns, we really did good.
I don't think we can do
Yeah.
it. That's
If that
5
was the
fire.
case, see, now I
6
see
fire. 6
the
fire in 4 turns.
importance of the water. Because like, well, hell, you can just let those things burn. But the importance of the water
Yeah.
is that you got to get them and get there and get them and get there and get them and get there. This is a lucky thing here that is right next to it.
Right. It's exactly beside
I'll
it.
spend 2 where I'm at to
Fill it up.
fill it up.
All right.
Okay. And
And
then
now I would see why the teleporting and the swapping
Yeah,
is so
to get
important
over.
as well. Okay.
So that's what he should do is, well, he doesn't have a teleport. does he?
You don't have the teleport guy? Yeah, you got the teleport swap places with
so
guy.
if I do this, I can get 2 waters. I can't
No,
do that.
You
can't
would
get
have to
2
pay
waters.
again.
You've got the teleport, don't you?
I've got to swap between players. He had an actual teleporty,
Yeah,
Unless he uses it.
Teletubby.
Yeah.
Well,
He had a Teletubby.
when your turn comes, I have a bucket of water.
Well, I got
Yeah, because you can give water to somebody else.
Yeah, if you're in the
In
same
the same
space.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you fill up, move 3 spaces, then on my turn, or then hand it to me, then
Right.
on my turn I can walk with it.
I'm here with you.
Walk.
Right.
I'm in the mud.
We both have a full bucket.
Mud.
We need some way for him to clear
You
water
both?
twice.
And he does too?
How many? Have you got a full bucket right now?
Yep, he
Yeah,
does.
so I'm going to spend
You do not.
this sword. Oh, it takes 2
How much
swords.
movement do you have available next time?
I'll tell you, spend 2 swords to kill that dude.
2.
You can move to me.
Okay.
I'll give you my water. You move back, put it out.
I
I
can't
take
because it's
1
mud.
well, I'm not finished yet, so I may take 1 damage. I probably won't because I got this guy right
So
here.
you took a damage,
Yeah, I take a damage.
and you get a card of the reward.
Yep. And I'll take this card. It goes on top of my deck.
What gets rid of the mud? Nothing.
This is my discard
There is no
pile.
getting rid of the mud, I don't
Nothing
believe.
gets rid of the mud.
That is my discard pile. This
That's
is
what
this.
happened. They said we were spilling water.
No. But we only have to remove that
That's only
To
if you want to
fight,
to
fight.
fight a creature.
Correct.
I'm going to spend this to do a damage to that guy and draw a card.
Remember, you can get rid of 3 cards to take a basic action too.
Yeah, I'm going to spend that to draw 2 cards. Let me
There we
shuffle
go.
these back.
He's searching for movement.
Yeah.
Or
So I get-
teleport.
So I get 2.
I don't think he has a card that teleports.
No, I don't. Spend this to get another this. Spend this for a movement.
He's got the 2 buckets. And he's got the bucket. He's like, I can't get
I'm
over
gonna
there.
spend this for a movement and this for a movement.
There you go.
And then,
We need to paint those
Uh,
little clear bases
this is
Yeah,
all,
paint them
all
with the color.
simultaneous, right?
on the top surface. So
Because this would have blocked
that
this
when
one
you're
piece of
standing there, you can
damage.
see the color. And
So
take it
that's
with
it.
me and paint them if you want me
Where'd
to.
the damage come from? Oh,
Killing that one guy. Yeah.
What I was trying to find was
You can 3D
plastic
print them in the
things
right
you can-
color.
all right, drawing
they
a
weren't
card.
flexible.
And then
tried
I
to
can
look in
pass this to somebody if I need to.
They need to be flexible so
You
that they
can
snap
only ever
onto the
carry
bases.
one, and I'm the only one that doesn't. have a full
Well,
Blood
you
body.
print
sucker.
stuff's pretty flexible
Bloodsucker.
to push a hair smaller than the cardboard.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna break it.
No, it just won't stay on it.
You make it a hair smaller. Interference fit.
But you won't see the characters, which is
That's what I'm saying, but you got the color base, you know who it is on the.
right. But you won't see the character. If you're just looking for a color base, I can
Well,
grab
we're
it.
not seeing the character now either.
Yeah, you can. See them really easy.
See, I
One
can
guy,
move and get to somebody, but I can't get their bucket.
right, and move back.
Only get a. I can't.
You can
You have to
trade.
give a full. I can take a bucket.
I can
You,
give you
you
a bucket.
trade, so he would flip his over, you would flip yours
Yeah,
over.
Well, I can do that but swapping spaces
I've got
with
one.
somebody. Check this out.
How much do you got to get back?
You
I got
ready?
two.
Yeah,
Ready?
you have to move
Who
first
over
or
there
swap.
has?
I got a bucket,
Ooh,
and I
let's
got
do it.
another bucket
Who's
available.
going? Who's going next? You're going next.
Yeah, but he has the
I have
better.
2 buckets available
Yeah, he has 2 buckets available.
while sitting here.
You should take my bucket.
But you can only carry one.
That's what I'm saying. If
You
I
haven't
give you
emptied
this
it.
one, then on my turn, I'll refill it and have another one to use.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to refill next turn.
But I can put you in front of the fire and let you use your bucket on your turn.
Yeah, that's good.
And you won't have to move into the mud. So
Right,
here's what
hey,
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this to exchange places between 2 people. So I'm going to move you, who has a full bucket, onto the mud, and me, who does not have a full bucket, onto that.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to trade with somebody that
Me?
has a bucket.
Do me because he comes up first. He can do.
You're next.
Oh, no.
So put it there. Oh, you're talking
Right.
to refilling and then go.
I can't
Yeah.
get over
Yeah.
there. So I'm having to give you water anyway, and then I can be sitting there with more water.
But if you can't get over there this turn, yours is going to be useless whether you refill it.
You
or
can't get
not.
over there next turn?
I only have one action, one movement. If
So
you
I
can
can
move me,
take it
that'd be
from
great.
you,
I don't have.
and then you'll have enough dust to do it. All right. So I'm doing that. I'm taking his water,
Mhm.
and now I'm going to use 2 boots to walk back into the mud area and dump this bucket to put one of these out.
Oh, don't forget, you can get one of these. That's the teleport.
That's good
Why can't you get one of those?
They cleared
because
the
I just
fire.
put the fire out.
Hmm.
And these are useless to me unless I got something here. Ooh, look at that. So I'll go ahead and take the teleport one.
See, is that gonna help?
It might. There it is. And I
Actually,
can
we
use a
should-
location twice.
Should probably leave the.
So this put me there. I put a person with a bucket there, put me there, which I use the bucket, and then he'll have a you have a bucket, but you
I
can't get there. Ooh, teleport is not.
That's what I was saying. It's not gonna help you. Because I'll put out a water.
I'm gonna do a
I'll
dust.
put out a fire, so then I can use the teleport. I would need.
I'm in the
one
same
more.
spot as you. I can give the teleport to you.
You can't trade fairies.
Oh, sorry,
Can you give me a dust?
I can't.
He has
Like
one.
you don't have a card that gives the dust?
I just played that to put it here. Can I give you that?
No, see, like mine has this.
Oh, a
Yes, like
givey? I don't have a give dust. I don't have a give health, but I use
Oh,
that
there's
for
so
other
many
things.
little pieces to this
There's lots of
game.
things.
Yeah, at
So-
least leave the teleport fairy if you're not going to use it. Are you going to use the teleport fairy?
Now, I was thinking there was a way I might be able to swap with somebody, but no, leave that one there. Okay, then give me the swappy monster one. And I'll just hang on to
I was gonna
it.
say you can also get a card, but I don't know whichever one's better for you.
I don't think the card's gonna do anything for us. Give me the no bite.
Do you have a way to draw a card?
Not right now. Nope.
I was gonna say, then you could have used this location twice.
But I don't have another bucket.
Yeah, you do. I'm standing there.
Huh.
Could have traded again.
So I can't, I see, to
Yeah.
use a location. What's that teleport? Is that use a location
use
twice?
location twice.
So I don't have to actually teleport and I could do them in any order, right?
Yeah.
What's it say? So I could take your bucket from you.
Right.
And then use it to put out another fire. All right? We're still gonna lose, but
Yeah.
this is feeling better. So that would use this, and now should I teleport?
To where? With how many movement will you have next turn?
Well, I don't know. I haven't drawn the cards.
Maybe to fill up another bucket.
Because I can give you another bucket to carry with you without paying for it.
I can move, I can teleport to there. And I also used the two-time location. Oh, which was putting
Yeah.
out the second fire.
That's second
So I'm here, I can take your bucket.
You have no card draw.
And I have a range
Remember, you can
attack.
get rid of 3 cards to move.
You can discard. I have that's right.
And I might do it, but that's
Is-
okay. I'll
Oh, but
have,
you
I
can
have another
refill first.
bucket.
That's right.
Right, but it'll
Oh.
be too late if you give it to him.
He's not. He's gonna refill and then go.
Right, but if he's giving you the bucket, is that what he's trying to do?
No, he's gonna refill.
Either
his
way,
bucket
it's no
and then
time. It
walk.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
it does.
carrying a bucket when it's my turn.
I'm
That's
doing-
all there is to it.
I'm doing
Yeah.
range there. Right there.
But he has a bucket to carry too if it makes it to his turn.
And then I have a
he
main
Yeah,
doesn't
but
attack,
you give it to Dave.
which I'm.
Dave's not over there, is he?
Dave's
I
right
guess
there.
he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
he has enough to have his own.
But
'Cause he's
he
sitting
can't
there
trade. Can't trade until it's your turn and his turn.
He'll
Right, but I'm saying if he's
he'll get dust. He'll be able to fill his bucket.
I see what you're saying. Is that on your turn, you have a full bucket, you give it to Dave, then you refill yours, then you go over
That's
there,
what I
and
was
then on
telling you
Dave's
to do.
turn, he goes. Because by the time it gets to me, it may already be too
Well,
late.
All right, fill your bucket up instead.
But you can't do that until you're,
No,
put it
that's
back
true.
in yours
Yeah,
until
it's not
then.
your turn.
All right, so my
All right.
hand is done. I'm drawing a card
I see. There it is.
which says, if you have a full bucket,
Shut your hole.
it's a bunch.
It's a dude.
It's a
It's a bad dude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's your turn.
All
Oh
right.
my God, my head hurts.
Timing is everything. The thing is, if we were doing that, we basically got ourselves down to 4 turns to put out every fire. If we
It's
had
6
played it
fires in
right,
4
if we had
turns.
played it right,
We'd
we
had it
coulda-
already done.
We could have had this done.
you have a full bucket,
Yes, I do.
so I can take your bucket now
Instead of giving it to Dave.
That's fine.
because I don't have enough dust to refill.
Okay.
Alright.
So here's what
I
was
don't at the
spending
moment either, but I do have card draw next.
2 boots.
You got a dust
Actually,
there
I
and a
only
double
one.
location,
Yeah. I
1
can't do
boot to
that
go
twice, though.
here.
which means you could
Wait,
double
can
put
I
out
kill that guy
fires.
right in here? No, I can't kill that guy.
Do I need 2 waters to do that?
You
Right.
get one
me
water,
take your
and
bucket.
then you get that
Alright.
third dust,
Take
take
my
another
bucket,
one and use
and
the
you can move.
location again.
And then I'll spend this to do my
To
double,
double
move
move.
to go here
All right,
and put out the fire.
all
You
right,
got to pay for your own bucket,
there.
which you'll be able to do. You'll be able to get one and get a bucket of
And
water.
he can use a location
And
twice.
hopefully be able to move.
He can use a location twice. So on your turn, you give him a bucket, let it fill up,
I'm going to go on my turn and put out a fire.
but you're not full yet.
I will. I got that guy and that.
Fill it up,
Give it to
give
him.
it to Dave,
Oh,
fill it up
Yes.
again.
yes.
On
No,
Dave's
you can't
turn-
use the location twice.
I can. He
Ooh.
can.
He can, but he can put out twice.
Yeah, but
I don't
How's
think
he-
it's gonna get to me.
We'll see. Play it out.
It's not.
Play it
How's
out.
this thing? Does
It's
it
only
end when
3
we go
live.
through all these?
Yeah. That's the end of the game.
It's going to end on me.
1, 2.
Yeah.
that's how
There
we
was
planned
3 a
it.
minute ago.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
only 2
yeah,
now.
yeah. All right.
Eh,
I'm trying to see what I can do.
yeah, we flubbed that up about the first 3 movements of the game.
Can I
and
am-
ever since then.
Oh wait, I
it's-
get a reward, but I'm 1 shy. Oh no.
What's this here? That's you can set a die roll, that's a
Yeah.
no hitty, and that's a monster swap.
And then I'm short 1 card to be able to just discard 3. And see, none of these guys help. That's 3 dust to get a card. I need the dust. And none of those cards are gonna help
So you
me.
took my water, right?
Yeah.
Who took my water?
I did.
Okay, because your bucket's empty.
He took my water, I took your water,
Why is your bucket empty?
Because
because I put out the fire.
Oh, you moved already.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was trying to decide what the reward is, but that's just a
Just roll it.
terrible reward. Instead of rolling the die, you choose the result.
Half that. Half of it. 2 and a 10.
Or
A little tornado moving down inside there is pretty nice.
I can get a fairy, see what the next one is, then move here and grab this fairy. But I've got to roll a die.
Ah, you just broke everything.
I don't think there's a whole lot I can do. I guess I can go to the ballista and
So we're
fire
going to
it.
get 5 fires in 4 turns.
You mean?
It's not too bad.
Yeah. Pretty
We
good.
almost succeeded after we screwed the whole game up.
I move there, then I use that to move back.
Plus, we eliminated a lot of monster action
Yeah,
there.
because we weren't killing
outside.
fires.
Yeah.
See, when we first played it, I read it as you had to get rid of the fire on that card.
Correct. And we were thinking that fire is what
Was
fed everything
fed
else.
the animals.
It's not. That's a
Yes.
separate fire.
Mhm.
So we had both ideas, we just had to combine them.
Yeah, it's both of
And
them.
that one is a source of fires, but it can also set itself on fire
Right.
from outside of.
Which would then prevent you from taking out the fire.
Correct.
Mhm.
So that's
Alright.
the first one you got to
I'm not
Well,
going to take too much
We'll have to
more
play
time.
this again, and this time we know that factor.
I'm going to move
Right.
twice.
I think we could still defeat it, but it would be very tight. I mean, we're almost
I'm all
defeating
over
it
that.
here
Correct.
by screwing ourselves.
I think we would have focused on the fire and gone from there.
Or 2 people fire, 2 people
I'll
creature.
just go there.
You work together.
Throw a couple of
You only need
traps.
one movement for that.
Yeah, that's what I just put down.
Mhm.
Actually, I have 2 movement. I guess I'll go there. Did I say I have to roll a die? Reroll a die. Yeah, reroll a die roll, then regain 2 dust. Yeah.
Only on a die roll. That's
Yeah.
when you're putting fire out or throwing these events in place.
And then I'll just go ahead and get 1 dust. Right, so for my reward, I'll just grab, I guess, this guy to reveal this one. Ooh, what is that? That might be a skip 2. At the end of the turn that you use this fairy, do not draw a card from the game deck.
Ooh!
Buy a turn.
That would buy us a
That
turn.
means you have to get it unless he has a way of getting another.
I
fairy.
can't get it.
He
Yeah,
can't
he
get
has
it.
to be able to do it.
Yeah.
I think
I
when he
have to
puts
get
out
the
a
fairy?
when he puts out a fire, he should
I
be
get
able
it.
to get it.
Yeah, and I'll be able to do that.
Because this ability doesn't let me get any fairy, just lets me get that one. See what I'm saying? So I was gonna spend a dust and a card to get a fairy, thinking it
Mhm.
would be this one, but it's not.
Correct.
Let me go ahead and just get another dust,
Alright.
just for whatever reason. All
Well,
right,
you could give a dust to somebody.
I will give a dust to Steve.
Ooh, that's nice. You get that. Because that
And
boosts
it's a
me up for
monster.
2 more buckets of water.
You can only use the location once,
If we ever got back around.
And he's got the double
Alright.
location usage.
but you can delay it.
So are you
With
done?
that fairy, you could delay
Yeah.
it.
Water. Pay those 3. Fill the bucket.
Which is this action.
There's a boot.
You need 2 boots to get in there.
There's another boot. Puts me in there. Put the fire out. Give me the fairy. Take the fire off the pile.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
Wait a
2
minute, I
turns.
spent the wrong because I would have to use this fairy to do that. I can
Oh, I
only
messed
carry a
up.
fairy.
It says reveal the top 2 cards from the game deck, then put them back in a. My bad.
So that was not it.
You liar!
It's almost the same symbol.
False hope.
I gave us hope until the end.
That's it. Then
So
he
that
took it
doesn't
back.
work.
No.
He's like, we could win this. Just kidding.
You have 2 actions?
Yes.
So give Dave a bucket of water.
Or
Well,
give-
I can do, well, I'm already gone. I can't give him a bucket of water now.
Yeah.
I could have before I left.
and then spend it to get another one.
No,
Yeah.
because you couldn't use it.
I can't use it
Location.
twice.
Use it twice. That's
track.
He's the only one that can use it
But
twice.
maybe you should have given him your dust then instead of him.
There's only one.
I know, but that puts him at 3 and he doesn't
Alright.
have to come up
Yeah.
with
Say he
Give
took
him-
the dust.
But he does get dust from this chinchilla or whatever it is, and he can use a
And
space
this lets you get a
twice.
card from your deck or discard pile.
Yep.
Not that I don't know if you wanted like a double move.
So
or
fill your
something.
water bucket up.
Oh, I see. It's not going to work because even if he can use this twice, he only has one bucket. He can't get another one.
You have a teleport? No, you already used it. Because he could have used this location. I don't think he has enough movement. to get
So I
away
have
with
card draw,
All right, do that.
card draw.
Get all the rest of the cards out of your
he's
deck.
got he's got nothing but drawing a bunch of cards.
But he's
that.
carrying
Yeah,
a bucket
but
of
he
water.
could search his deck for any card.
He is carrying
Yeah,
a
I
bucket
can
of
search my
water.
deck for any card
You can
using
get-
this,
You can get one that has all the movement.
like that one. Yep, that's my biggest one. And I guess I need to shuffle this now, don't I?
The last card. Wait, that card will come up, which is fine.
Oh,
When
then
you
can't
draw again.
Then it'll be my turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there won't
So
be no.
not bad.
So,
good.
so here's the deal. Where are you, Dave?
I'm right here.
All right,
So I can spend this 3, get a bucket.
Uh huh.
and you could.
Move
Give
immediately.
it to him.
He could give me a bucket.
Yeah.
And
How
then
can he
use
buy
it
another
Trade
bucket?
you a
because
bucket.
he has another.
But it's only one.
No, he gets to use the location twice.
Yeah, but he still gets 1, 2, 3 cards. Oh no, because he used his
Yeah.
he used his dust,
This will give him a dust. You can gamble on the draw.
and then be able to use
Or
that location for
this is
water.
Search your
again.
deck instead of for the movement. I mean, you need 2 movement to get in here. Where are you?
And he had to have.
I've got one
But he
movement
still,
here.
but he still got draws. He still got draws.
So if I do this,
And get one movement.
No,
one
you have to
movement
get
or this,
dust generation. You have anything else better?
Is your one that's got movement
I
and
got
dust?
dust. I got dust or movement.
No,
No.
he doesn't have enough.
There's 2 dust on one, no
He
movement.
doesn't have enough to refill again.
No, he'll be shy 1.
He just got to go splash, and you got to figure it out on your part.
So if I do this,
We'll put these back away if you're not keeping them.
Yeah.
Because he can refill with that
So I can-
3.
so this was from you. So this is the fill bucket. I give the bucket to you,
Correct.
and then
So now you've got 1 card,
one card here,
and then you've got the location thing.
this thing,
So that gives you two dust.
2 dust.
Mark the dust. There you go.
And you can get rid of 3 cards
You
technically
got a
to get
movement
another
or
dust.
dust when you need the movement, right?
So this he
There's
gets
a
to draw
dust.
cards
That's
for
a
free.
shield. My bad.
Right.
But if he spends a dust, he gets 2 cards, but he's still looking for the 3rd dust. Is what
Right, but he can get
means.
rid of 3 cards to get a dust.
These 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
You're short 1 movement.
But
So
he
he can-
still
he can do
but he
that to
still
get his
gets a
freebie.
draw.
And he
Yeah.
can get another
So depending
Movement.
on what he gets out of that draw. Yeah.
right, another movement.
Well, let me do this first and see
Yeah.
what I get, I guess.
Because you're more likely to get the movement without those cards in there.
Oh,
You're not the top decker. I forgot.
But he can use 3. Oh, he can use 3 of these to get a movement, but he doesn't have. He didn't spend those 3 cards, though, did he?
No,
he can
not yet.
he can gamble.
There is a movement there, and you could discard 3, this, and this for the 2nd movement.
He's short of dust though.
Oh, he's still short dust.
well, I still have one more draw.
Did
Haven't
you
done
just
this
use that
one
one?
yet. Nope.
What'd you just draw from?
The
I
other
drew-
one, they both have a draw on them.
No, that's the draw.
This
you
one has a
used.
single draw or a double draw, and this one you pay a dust to get a
This
a
I used
regular
this
draw.
for that.
No, the
that
card you
was
just
it.
top
Yeah,
decked,
that was
yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So get rid of that card.
This card is done.
So you could spend this card with the dust to draw 2. No, you only get 1. So yeah, there's no point in doing
Mhm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And I still
We're
have these,
dead.
I still have these 3 cards. So this is 1 movement, this is 2 movement.
But you don't have the other dust.
I need 1 more dust.
Mm-hmm.
We failed.
Well,
And you've already done all that. So what it is, you're either shy of movement or shy of dust.
Yeah.
Ow.
We
popped
only
up.
took
Popped up.
into account that one.
We
Mm.
catastrophically failed early
No,
in
I-
the game.
I think we would have won. We're just kind of.
Yeah, we catastrophically failed when we didn't play it properly.
Yeah.
So this is a moot point at this
Yeah, it was the challenge.
spot.
We're
But,
pro.
yeah,
we're pro board
We're
gamers.
figuring out the most
Pro-
intensive way to try to work what we had. We just need to play the next game with this intensity from the first move.
Okay, okay.
I
Do
could
this, do this.
kill
Oh, I've
this
already got the
guy.
bucket.
Yeah, you've already got the bucket.
Already got the bucket.
Ah. It's a done deal.
There's no way to get any more.
Oh, I know what you can do.
Oh,
I can
what
kill
can he
something
do?
and get that.
Kill that guy.
Yeah.
If he kills that guy, he gets 3 dust.
Can he kill that guy? He's got 2 hits on him.
So I'd have to use this.
But it's a breaker.
Oh, I can't do that.
You're here, you're sitting on it.
Yeah. I'd have to do these 2 and it would do 1 damage.
No, oh yeah, he
doesn't
can't
have
move
enough.
back.
He doesn't have enough.
Jeez.
I have the cards for it.
No,
This
you can
one-
discard the range one. And this one and that one. To give you an extra sword, that's 3 swords.
Yeah.
One of them breaks, does 2.
Wait, so there's no point to do that because he can just use the ranged attack on the top one. I know because he got the
He
location.
can't.
Yeah.
So that will give him 3, which kills him that, which gives him that, which gives him 3 dust.
Yeah.
But
No movement to
No
get
movement.
over.
no movement.
It's done. Just wash it out.
Uh,
We messed up early on, and that has cascading effects throughout the entire game. We would have won this though. If we can almost beat it now, we would have won this.
Yeah, you still have enough movement. Yeah.
It's not done. We still have a card.
Yeah, we could technically.
Well,
still
when his
win.
turn is over, then he picks that card.
Right,
fine.
but it's when you can't draw one.
Which means I get a turn. We got it.
That's what we were trying to do.
We got it.
Regardless,
I think we do.
because you have a full bucket. But what's he doing? He doesn't get to put
He
water
doesn't
on the
need to.
fire at all?
Nope.
So why didn't he just walk over there then and put the water on there?
He was trying to get 2 water to
He
give one
doesn't
to
have
him.
2 move.
He couldn't get 2 move, period.
If
So
he went
giving
over there,
you the
then he
water
gave
was
it
the
to
only
me.
thing
He
he
had to
could do.
give it to me. It was the only way.
Yeah.
It was the only way.
And him killing this creature sitting here doesn't benefit him with any of these guys whatsoever.
He can't kill that creature and move.
Actually,
He could kill that creature
Yeah.
and refill his water
Actually-
bucket.
I could spend
don't
this.
give me
But
the
he
water.
can't move over. Is the thing.
Don't give
No,
me
go
the
sit with
water.
it.
Don't give me the water. Keep your water. Use your movement and go over there and dump it on the fire.
Okay.
Did you
And
have enough
that's all
movement?
you get.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Because you threw away 3 cards
Right.
in that one to get your movement.
There.
So now you can get this fairy and you can donate the dust to him if you need it.
Are you in the same room together now?
No,
You don't need to.
I can get that fairy and fill my bucket and put
I
out the
thought you
last
said you
fire.
couldn't donate fairies.
You don't. This ability gives you dust to
Does.
anybody. This fairy's ability says give 3 dust to
Oh.
people.
I'll move here, then use this. Put that.
We
I
did
did
we
it.
took one out.
To take that fairy.
No,
that's
he
the
needs
one
to
you
get the
want. He
fairy.
wants that fairy.
Oh. Well, then what's he doing then?
You can get a card.
I mean, it's irrelevant at this point, so I'll just take that. It doesn't matter.
Actually, so you're over here.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Oh,
he
you're
is.
over here.
Yes.
No, I'm here.
That's you. So you're just
Oh, I
gonna,
can't fight that monster because it's got 3 swords.
unless he
Yeah.
does this and moves it over there.
But then I wouldn't get the 3 dust.
You don't have range to take him out.
I don't have enough range.
He only needs 2 more
Yeah,
damage
dude.
on him.
Yeah, dude. I
Yeah.
got enough. I got enough.
Yeah, so Dave should get this. Use this fairy to swap 2 monsters. Right, so swap this guy.
All right. And
And then range it to kill it to get the fairy.
all right. So I'm up.
Well, I can use my last.
Well,
No, once he
yeah.
does the last card.
that's
Oh,
right. It might move it.
It's gonna move that into the trap.
That's right.
You don't know one way or another.
It's a creature.
I'm not gonna be able to do 3. I had a better chance of taking that one out than I did of that one.
If you don't move it, it's going to move anyway, so then it'll be ranged.
That's right, it should stay
Yeah.
where
So
it
just-
is.
Well, that's
Un-
assuming you know
unplay
what
that.
that card is.
We know it is because there's no more spells.
No, there's events.
There's no more events.
How do you know that?
Because they already
Because we
looked at it.
checked on the fire situation to make sure there was nothing else to bring out fire.
No,
Why
well,
don't I? Why don't
not
I?
all the events bring out fire. Some
I
of
know,
them
but
do
we-
others.
we
Why
were
don't I
counting.
take those 3 dusts and give them to them? Because you can give those dusts
That's what I was saying too. You can just take it and just
Alright.
give them
So I did
instead of doing this.
what caused this a minute ago.
this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
instead
don't
of
do
doing
that, and
that,
give me that one, and then I give it to him because it's 3 dusts.
no, you activate the fair and you.
Eric the Fair, and you get 3
Yeah.
dusts.
All right,
So now you don't have to worry about killing
So
anything.
here's your card.
Do I need to kill that guy?
no,
No.
put it up and see what
You
happens.
can't use all your cards.
Actually, I can still use this one because I used all this for movement, and I could use that and do damage, but it doesn't matter. I don't think.
This guy's going
I
to
get
die
it.
regardless.
Well, you
I'll get
can't
a
because
card
you're in the
over.
same space as him.
This guy's going to fill it in and he'll be able to range it.
You talking about killing this guy? Oh,
No,
yeah,
I mean, I
that's
could have
you.
done it in a
It's
different
gonna die
order.
when it moves.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I don't know if it'll make a difference or
No,
not.
just keep going.
Let me see what this card would have been. It wouldn't matter.
What
It's
is
a
it?
big guy.
Oh, good Lord.
So
Yeah. And he gives you 2 fairies.
he shifts down here and
He dies.
he
He
dies.
dies. Moves, 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 lays down. Now it is the wizard's
Last
turn.
I'm here, 3 to fill my bucket,
That's all he has to do, and then move twice.
2 to move to get into that.
Put out the fire.
And put out the fire.
Mm-hmm.
See, we still did it.
Put out the fire.
We are professional board
we
gamers.
screwed the game up to begin with and hamstringed ourselves and then came back and made it work. Now, if we could just play the entire game with that kind of tenacity,
Yeah, yeah.
we would have won it anyway.
And thus, chapter 2.
Now we can go to chapter 2.
No, wait,
This
folks.
game is not as hard.
We appreciate you bearing with us through this grueling
was-
experience.
Yeah,
but
sorry about that.
we made it way, way, way harder on ourselves because we misinterpreted one of these cards. But apparently this card starts off with either 6, 7, or 8 fire on it. Our goal is to go to this card and extinguish these things one at a time. Anything else that comes out and produces fire, it comes from the
A separate
supply.
source.
Separate source. So our goal is to eliminate the conflagration of
Conflagration.
7 or 8 pieces of fire. Unless it's burning, we would have to put that out before we could start working on it again. We did some fancy footwork and ended up putting it out in the end, but I think it would have been a little bit easier. And I think the next scenario and so forth after this will get more difficult. I think we could have done this easily.
Yeah,
And we
as
made
hard
it
as we
super
made it on
difficult on
ourselves. Yeah, we made it.
but again, that's why we play. We sort of work through the rules so that when you buy it and play it, you already understand and say, we're not going to play it like those fools did. We're going to play it
idiots.
by the rules.
So one nice thing is for chapter 1 only, you start with 10 cards. For chapter 2 through 5, you get one of the advanced cards.
Already.
That you acquired.
No, so that's if you play them in order. But if you do a one shot, you just get one of the advanced cards, so you have 11 for 2 through 5.
But you gain it or you keep one that you got.
If you start on 3, you never played 1 or 2, you get one advanced card. You have 11 cards.
All right. So you just draw one.
So you either do it as a campaign, or you just jump and do, I'll do 3, I'll do 4, I'll do 5.
Okay.
Well, my question is for chapter 2. Is it going to have fire in it?
I
No,
don't know.
it's different.
We
So
don't know.
there's a little one.
Do you
that's
carry
my
anything
point.
forward with you from chapter 1?
One of
Only
these.
the
We can
one
just
card.
play chapter 2 and just be.
So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you carry one of these over that you acquire during the game. But if you're just going to jump to 2 or 3, you take your 10 cards and you grab one of the advanced.
Well, that's what I acquired. If we want to play next time on chapter 2, or do we want to play chapter 1 again?
No, we'll play a different chapter.
Yeah, we'll play a different chapter next time.
Now that
But
we figured the fire
folks, thanks for
situation.
bearing with us. We are Wizard of Mo Games, and like I say, get in there and like and
That's what I had.
subscribe and tell your friends. We have some business cards out now where you can just scan it and it'll take you right to the YouTube channel. So we've been passing those out here lately, picking up a few more subscribers. If you like what you see, let us know in the comments. If you don't like what you see,
Let us know in the comments.
let us know in the comments and we'll ignore them. And then, but we hope to be back next week and with something new, and we'll just keep on doing what we do. Y'all have a good one. We are out.
See ya.